I need to get, like, a macro keyboard set up. Like a second thing just for hotkeys, like muting and unmuting myself and all that stuff. Welcome back to, excuse me, Trails in the Sky. The menu appears to have changed. I don't know if it's been doing that the whole time and I just haven't noticed. This is the bridge from the town. I forgot the name of it. Rouen? From where the Shittermare was. Oh my god, that's right. I left off... What did I do last stream? Oh my god, it's been like 2 weeks since I've played this. Okay, right. I was going to grind in the sewers, yeah? That's right. Yes. Yes? Yes. Yeah, yeah. Yeah? The audio okay? Yes. Yes, okay, thank you, me. That's the back of it. I'm just gonna punch them until they die.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Well, it gives pretty good Sepith, at least. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since I've played this, so you're gonna have to give me a minute to remember things. Welcome back. I've said that twice now. Gotta build up those points. Gotta miss. I've had a very, interesting week. Back to that good old 5 days a week on the work schedule instead of 4. I don't know for how long, probably forever. Interesting week. It was super nice all week, but last night was shit. So I'm a little tired as a result. Not like that tired, I got a proper sleep last night. The most effective way to get sleep I've found is, you don't sleep well for like a month straight, and then you come home one day and you fall over.
Enjoy the show.
And that's how you do it. It worked pretty well, I'm well rested. I had pizza, like, 20 minutes ago. I have energy. I don't know if it's healthy energy, but it is energy.
Enjoy the show.
Yeah, again, I have no issue with, using the speed up on these fights, because they're kind of boring. Oh. Never mind that. What am I doing here? Look, Joshua has the least amount of points out of any of them. I'll just do this now. I'll try to build him back up before I go out, because I know having that is a good idea. Because, who I'm going up against, from what I recall, is not good. Alright, so everything should be dead, except for, like, a couple things on the side there. No problem! Yeah, I mostly did that just to speed it up. Wow! Gladiator headband? That was a lot of Sepith. Who is that for? Is it you? Gladiator headband. Oh. Strength plus 5. Well, put that shit on Estelle. Prevents poison. Yeah, that's useless. It lowers my defense a little bit, but I don't care. What does this do exactly? CP recovery rate rises in battle. Like when I get hit or when I attack, or is it just automatic? Part of me wants to put that on Joshua, but I'm not going to, because I'm lazy. I was about to say, I kind of hope they attack Joshua more so that I can get them craft points built up much, much faster, please. Okay, so I need to talk about this. Like, I was putting it off for a minute here. The new Twitch design. This is my first time back since they have, unveiled it. And I'm gonna be a bit of a party pooper here. I think it looks fucking awful. I don't really mind the layout. What I mind is the color. I have never liked stark black on anything. Like, if I hover my color picker over the color of the background of the new Twitch page, it is completely black. All color values are at 0. The only time that that is acceptable is if you have, like, an OLED monitor. But, like, here's the thing, Twitch. This is the desktop thing. This is the web browser version. Nobody that I know has an OLED monitor. I almost said TV. I don't know anyone that has an OLED TV either because they're too damn expensive. But, like, most people I know either have a TN, old school shit, or they have, like, an IPS laptop screen. Not OLED. I have a lack of understanding as to why they thought that was a good idea, but whatever. I'm sure... I noticed that Frankerface Z has an option to change it back to the gray layout, but right next to that option, they have a thing saying that they're going to remove it eventually, which I'm not a fan of. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just going to leave it on as it is for now. But it is pretty annoying having to read chat, like, a white text on a stark black background. It just kind of hurts my eyes, like, a lot. Not a big fan. Other than that, the layout's fine. I watch everything in theater mode anyway. Theater mode. So it doesn't really bother me. It's just, man, that chat. It's too dark.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Am I close to leveling up on those two, or did I level up without paying attention? How close are you? It's kinda... like another 100. Couple of 100 of them. I don't like fighting these egg things. Alright, Joshua, attack the egg.
Alright, we're good to go.
Have it explode on Ichigo. No, I don't want to go make progress yet. That's the opposite of what I'm trying to do. I want to look for stuff. Alright, I'm thinking that this is stuff over here. Maybe. I was trying to capture a moth last night. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I just thought it was funny. I caught the moth in a cup.
Savor the victory.
Usually when I capture a bug to release it, I don't like killing things. Not because, like, well, I mean, I also, like, in general, I don't like killing things, but, like, usually if you squash a bug, you gotta, like, clean it up, and I don't like doing that. So, I usually just, like, put a cup over it and throw it outside. I tried doing that with a moth. It was a big boy moth. Not like a gigantic one, but it was like a good inch long. He was very angry. I was using a napkin on top of the cup to prevent him from flying away, and that was a big mistake because he escaped anyway. And then he flew, like, onto the ceiling, and I couldn't get him. So I don't know where he went. He's probably dead. I don't know, moths don't really live for very long anyway. At least most don't. I know some do. What's it? The Death's Head moth lives for like 6 months or something? That's pretty long for a moth. Why am I talking about moths? Oh fuck, Josh was dead. That's not good. damage did that do? He had like 700 HP. What are you doing being dead? Now I gotta restore your stuff back. Where is my... Where is anything? Oh, they're down here. And that still doesn't heal you all the way. There we go. And if I had a feeling monsters were gonna be in the box. Alright, I need, Ah, fuck. I'm just gonna hit that. You know what? They're not very strong. But I do need to, like, do some AoE nonsense here. Yes, attack Joshua. That's not attack... No, that's not Joshua. You don't have any fucking... multi-attack stuff. Excuse me? No, don't do that. I don't think I've tried Hard Break yet. I'll give it a shot in a little while. I would like to kill these things first. If the moth doesn't heal everyone again. Oh, yeah, I gotta speed it up. This is getting way too boring. Okay. Okay. Here I am, trying to do the fight legitimately for once. Alright, you know what? Yeah, I don't care. I can rebuild. I'm gonna have to do it for one of them, either Joshua or that guy, because... Man. Those are my good AoEs. God damn it. And because of the fact that Joshua died, I have to level him up more. What is a Hawkeye? Oh. That's not the right character. It's like an extra 10 points. Sure, why not? Have Oliver use it for the next 20 minutes before he leaves my party again, inevitably. You know it's gonna happen. The second I finish this whole, like, arena thing, everybody's gonna leave. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Whatever, I need to charge up my points. I think Oliver has, like, a thing that hits everything as well. But, like, Joshua's and... I keep forgetting his name. The guy on the end there. He has a strong one.
Savor the victory.
I should probably know his name by now. It's been 2 weeks since I played this. Okay, Zin. Blame Link's Awakening, not me. I still don't know what I'm doing tomorrow about Astral Chain. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a full Astral Astral Chain stream, or like if I'm gonna do like 2 hours of that and then 2 hours of Link's Awakening. I'm probably gonna do the 2 hours thing. If possible.
All right, we're good to go.
It just seems like the way to go. Where am I supposed to be going here? This way? No? I think I'm supposed to go down... there? Yeah, okay. Took me a second. Wait, no, this is where Oliver was. Fuck, no. Or Oliver's gun. New gun. It was this way. This is where you're supposed to go. That is not what I meant to do. But you know what? That's fine. As long as I don't get one shot again. So that's why Joshua died. That does like 780 damage. Trying to make sure I miss literally nothing. That's a lot of enemies. Yeah, I don't think they can do a whole lot to me, thankfully. Other than be fodder for my build-up. Excuse me. The pizza is still working its way through me. That is a lot of Sepith, man. This area looks very strange. Why does it look like this? Why do I get the feeling that there's monsters inside that chest? Probably because there is. God, I love the speed-up feature of this game.
Alright, we're good to go.
Nope, just a Tira bomb. Okay. The sewer has a weird layout. Yeah, fucking, of course. Alright, I'm gonna... look, they're gonna keep healing themselves. Just do it. Why did you... That was the wrong attack. No, hold on, that was the wrong attack. Okay. I don't know why he used that one instead. Whatever, I'll just build them up again. It's fine. That is a lot. Cestus. Citrus? Strength plus 100. What is your current one? 260 to 277? Okay. I really wish there was a separate menu for healing and stuff. That would be really nice. I gotta beat up these things. In fact, I'm just gonna move with these two. Like, I really need to focus on them building up points again. Man, they really do attack a lot more often than Joshua and Zin, don't they? Okay, so this is where I came from. Just keep fighting this moth over and over again.
Savor the victory. We earned
Yeah, it works for me. Get a shitload of Sepith out of it, too. Yeah, sure, why not? Where am I going? Oh god, no. There's more down here? What is that? Okay, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't see that. This has got to be the shortcut back. Through to the other way of the sewers. Through to the other way. So... I already went... Okay, so this is just like a loop around. I want to build up points for whatever that monster down there is. I'm pretty sure that was what the Bracer Guild wanted me to kill. It looks like a big boy. Really loving the fact that you can raise your defense and heal at the same time for the entire enemy team. That's cool. That's okay. Just lets me build up my points faster.
All right, we're good to go.
I have to keep wasting heals from Estelle. Yeah, so that's where I got that item. In here was that monster chest. There was nothing down here right now. Okay, so I have to go down to fight that thing. I'm just gonna say that I'm ready to fight whatever it is. Exterminate! After I save. Oh, there's 4 of them. Okay. What is this thing? Bonefish. 1600 HP. Weak to fire, huh? Weak to fire, huh? Oh. Oh, no. No, don't do that. I'm not a fan of whatever that was. Alright, I need to, like, hit all of them with something. Zin's not doing anything right now. Don't you have a multi-hit? No? Okay. Like, I don't want to waste my, my points right now, but I need Zin to start moving. Like, soon here. Oliver's next attack should kill all of them, if he can get another one off. I probably should have killed one, instead of going for that. That's kind of a bit devastating. 190. I'm gonna try to go for having Oliver kill them, if he ever gets another turn. Can I, like... It's an area thing? Yeah. This should kill a few of them, right? Yeah. Never mind. Don't need Oliver. Just attack it. And as you see, there is no problem. I need to heal, but, you know.
We're good to go.
Went okay-ish. That is a decent amount. I need more green, though. Alright, Grancel Sewer's monster is dead. I'm gonna heal now. Wow, that opens up the other part of the sewers. I had no idea it would do that. I don't know why I needed to do that, but it let me. Did I forget something on this side? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, like, everything. There's a moth here.
That's that. Let's move out.
Why is this area open back up again? Like, I looked in there, I got all that stuff. I got that. I did not see that moth.
They messed with the wrong.
What was that, Zin? The Raw? I might as well keep fighting them just to build up my points. For the, next match.
Savor the victory.
Because if I can get Joshua and Zin to, like, get a maximized AoE off, that would be good. That would be good. I don't know why I need to be on this side of the sewers. Like, I guess in case you forgot anything? I did not forget anything. Touché. I didn't mean to do that! God dang it. I didn't even... Did I even, like... I must have flicked my analog stick by accident. Oh, whatever, man. Also, why is Zin's default the not AoE?
Good to go.
I think I have to change that in the settings. Hold on. Yeah, set S-Break. Aura Blast. Howling Bullet. Black Fang. Barrage. Okay. I haven't changed my position in battle once. Also, I think I have to be on the other side to get that chest. I'm not actually... I don't know. How do you get that? I'm assuming other side. I'm getting kind of tired of, like, putzing through here, so I'm just gonna, like... mega speed. Wherever possible. So, okay, so that's where you get that from. That means I have to go around this way, but there is no way to go around that way. Is there? I don't know. Alright, no more worries with Joshua, as long as I don't, like, flick my analog stick around too much.
They messed with the wrong.
They messed with the Raw. There's gotta be, like, something here, right? I'm a bit worried about that egg attacking Estelle. What did I fucking tell you? Nope. Not dealing with it. Boiled egger. So how do you get to that? Why do you keep fucking respawning? There's obviously nothing up there. Let me try... I'm on a mission here. I need to figure out how to get to that thing. Oh, come on, dude. Just let me run past. There is no way that that's how you get to it. It must be... I don't want to fight anything that has boiled eggers. They're annoying. Is it from the other side? And if I can kill it before, then that'll work.
That's that. Let's move out.
The moths give pretty good green. How the fuck do you get this? Yeah, once everybody's craft points are like maxed out, I'm just gonna start running away from everything. I think I'm okay on experience and Sepith. You gotta be shitting me. What was that? How much HP did he have? Like 2,200? How did that happen? Man, I sure do love instant death. I have no EP left. That's not good. It's not here. How the fuck do you get that? There's gotta be something, right? No, that doesn't make any sense. How do you get it? Already went there. Can't do that. That was not a surprise attack. Bullshit. Gotta work Zin's points up all the way again.
Enjoy the show.
I'm trying to think of the layout of this sewer. This sewer's layout is really confusing to me for some reason.
Good to go.
So I need to, like, think. Alright, at least that counted as a preemptive attack.
All right, we're good to go.
Building up that green. Is it this way? No, I went down here. Yeah, there's nothing here. How in the goddamn do you get that? That looks to be an important item, too. It's a colored chest. And this is the entrance to the sewers, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, no. What? Yeah. I'm sorry, did the Discord notification for my stream just now go out? That's awful. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the hotel and rest. Because Estelle needs stuff. How do I get to the hotel? North block. Right? Is it in the north or is it in the south? It's in the north. Like, everybody needs heals. And east block. I'll re-enter the sewers on the east block just to see if I missed anything. I must have. I must have, right? How else would you get that? Oh my god. Actually, yeah, attack him more. He needs it. Ah!
All right, we're good to go.
I wanted to get a back attack on that one. It wasn't happening. Did that thing just attack twice?
All right, we're good to go.
Oliver leveled up. Oliver learned Happy Trigger. Trigger. Try to see what that is here in a second. Casts Bouquet away and heals 800 HP for all allies. Oh. Okay, that's helpful. It's always good to have healing moves on more people. Mostly because anytime I try to have Estelle, like, heal people, she's in a really shitty position to do so. So, yeah, that's good. Turn around. Turn around, say it again. I just realized how much EP Oliver actually has. That's a lot. Why do you have so much EP, Oliver?
The wrong guy.
And why are you not a permanent party member? Because that would be helpful. Having more than 2 permanent party members in general would be really nice. Game.
Savor the victory.
Can't keep Chloe, can't keep Oliver, can't keep Shara, can't keep anybody. What'd that say? Oh. How the hell do you get that chest? It's gotta be something really obvious that I'm missing, of course, right? It's always the case.
They messed with the...
That's the entrance to the sewer. So this is the only way to go for progress. That's good. That means I can't get lost. I just realized Zen only gets like 5 for every hit that he does. It's not a lot. That's an egger. No. Up there? Hold on. Maybe up here? Did I check up here? No, this is the whole way to go. That's how you do it. No, I don't want to go there. Turn around. Try to have the egg explode on them. Yes, everybody attack Zin, please.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Make this go faster. It's gotta be here, right? This is... I'm about to look up a map for it, to be honest with you. But I don't know how good a map would help me here, because the layout of these sewers is very confusing. I got this one. There's a note inside that reads, "Aha, I knew you'd be back." There's nothing. I don't understand. How the fuck do you get it? It's gotta be on the other side, right? No, I checked. Oh, he's so confused. Is there a door up here that I'm missing? No? Oh. It's always an egg. Leave me alone, egg. I might just have to give up on it. I don't know. I know there's something good in there, though, and that's what's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna try the other side again. Am I missing something hidden? I have to be, right? Okay, there it is. I'm trying to build an internal mental map of this sewer, but its layout really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Like, logically, something about it seems off. That was a lot of green. So, okay, hold on. Is there a way for me to... No. 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 If I could, like, loop around, maybe? Is there a way to loop around? Hold on. No, there isn't. Wait. Maybe there is? No, there isn't. How the fuck do you get to that? Okay, go in here. Go up. Round. Man, I wish these animations were a bit faster. Like, even when I'm speeding up the game, like, that animation takes forever. That poison did a lot of damage. Alright, well, I don't have to fight anything anymore. So... And this is a good leave-off, because that gives me green. Which pretty much balances out to everything being mostly equal, except for the red being super overfilled for whatever reason. I need to know how to fucking get that. I do not understand. This is the part where I cheat. Trails in the Sky sewer map. Wow, that's a lot. Oh my god, this place is actually pretty big, isn't it? Really wish I could actually look at the image without... Okay, that's insanely small. Like, the image is super tiny. Where am I located? Okay, so I want to go... back over here. Back in here. Back up. Right here. What area am I in? This is... Okay, it's got the long little thing. The long thing. I see where I have to go, I think. I have to be on the other side of the sewer, though. So... I need to go down. No. How did I miss that? Again, this place is easy to get lost in. So I go down here. In here. Take the shortcut over. And then I go... up left. Motherfucker. There's a hole in the wall. Wait a minute. There's an entrance here. How do you get to it? That's why I couldn't get to it. How the fuck do you get to that? Wait a minute. There's a... Oh. Oh, you can't do that right now. I didn't realize that there was a... Okay. There's apparently a third sewer area. Like, an entire third area. I guess, like... How do you get to it? I guess after this day? How the fuck do I get out of here? Just get me out of here, I'm done. Here I am thinking I can get that now. Nope. Whoops. Okay, so at least I know that wasn't my fault. I'm gonna minimize this now. So I can see OBS again to make sure I'm not, like, crashing. A la Okami. Get me out of here! So over this place. Where the fuck is it, though? The north... You know what? It's probably in the north block. History Museum. That is the only thing I can think of, is that it would be north. Like, the gas. I think I'm spoiling myself. I need to stop doing that. Let's just pretend like there is no third sewer area. But I envision a great escapade to occur down there when the time comes. Okay, where is the thing I'm supposed to be going to? I think it's here. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Welcome everyone to the Grand Arena. Please note that the tournament participants are... Bring it on! Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well. Bring it on! Looks like it's just us in here. This waiting room feels awfully big right now. Well, it actually is pretty big. A pretty big room. Team sports events and circuses alike used to be held here. That was back in a time when gladiators fighting monsters was the man's only source of entertainment. I am almost an hour into the stream and only now just starting to read. And it feels really weird for this game. Interesting. I guess that would explain the explain the size if there were circus animals in here. I'm gonna turn this volume down so I can hear myself talk. I must say, it certainly doesn't measure up to an Imperial Opera House, but even so, it's about the size of an outdoor concert venue, and that's certainly acceptable. Excuse us for being less gaudy than you imperialists. I think we may have gotten here a little too early, though. We've still got a sizable chunk of time before the match starts. Really? Waiting around for your match to start really does get kind of boring. So why don't we walk around the grounds for a little while, then? Works for me! We're gonna go out for a walk, guys. Sure, just make sure you're here in time for the match. I got a bad feeling about this. Well. What new turn of events is this? I thought for sure you'd go with them. I just get the feeling that something's changed between the two of them. Some type of step forward. Hello, Mr. Observant. They've definitely been feeling some pressure from the matches. But today they seem a lot more relaxed. Oh, to be that young again, eh? But, are they ready for the feelings that will well up from within them? Even if they are not, the feelings are surely ready for them. Such delightful awkwardness. I look forward to what comes of it. I really just don't get you. They're listening to it! Something wrong? Or she was listening to it. Are you feeling alright? Oh no, they're not listening. Okay. I'm okay. I just got the chills all of a sudden. Like someone is talking about us or plotting something. I think I can guess who that is. So, well, there go my party members. At least for now. Why am I able to walk around, though? Am I gonna get kidnapped? Kidnapped. I like that blonde boy on the Bracer team. He looks laid back, but he's got such a quick draw. Hey, newbies. Your opponents are tough, but you guys should be able to take them no sweat. Are you sure about that? Like, that dude with the sword kind of like smashed your face in one hit. Break a leg out there. Not literally. Hey, you guys. Listen, just relax and do what you've always done. There's no pressure. Yeah, there kind of is, though. We're all here to root for you today. You're representing the Bracer Guild out there, so be sure to make us proud. Is something wrong, Kurt? Oh, it's you guys. Guess it's time for the final match. Give it all you've got, okay? You don't look so good there, Kurt. Are you okay? You do seem pale. Just a little lightheaded, that's all. Though it's kind of odd. I don't feel sick, so why am I lightheaded? I think I'm having a flashback. Flashback? From what, yesterday? No. From an accident I had about 3 months ago. Seems I screwed up on a job and messed myself up pretty bad. Oh, my voice keeps cracking. Stop that. What do you mean, seems? You don't mean amnesia, do you? I do. It's kind of embarrassing and perhaps even a bit cliche, but I actually don't remember a thing about it. Or I didn't, anyway. Still can't even remember what job I was doing that got me hurt in the first place. The doctor said it wasn't shock or anything, but offered no other explanations as to what it could be. Wow, what a story. But you were still okay to participate in that match, even in that condition? I told you physically there isn't a thing wrong with me. In fact, I'm feeling a lot better just talking it over with you. And in time, these flashbacks will start to take shape, and I'll remember what happened, so don't worry about me, okay? Okay, I guess if you say so. You are starting to look a little better than you did a moment ago. Just be careful, okay? You guys too, good luck out there. Who all do we have here? We've got... I recognize you. And her. I didn't see Dorothy there. You know, we'll just go in order. Estelle, Joshua. You came to watch us? But of course! You've always been such a big help to me. I owe you two at least that much. Thanks, Professor. But how'd you scrape together the Mira for a ticket? Well, that was a bit of a lucky break on my part, actually. Excuse me. The museum director had some sudden business to attend to, so he couldn't make it today. And I am here in his stead. Should have guessed you'd never be able to get here out of your own pocket. Not that I wouldn't try, of course. I'm sure I could find a way if I put my mind to it. At any rate, I am here. And here I am. I'll be shouting for your names, of course. For sure, of course. Knock him dead! Do I recognize any of these people? No, not really. I mean, I know you. Hey! You did it! The final fight! It's so exciting! Deep breaths, Dorothy. Come on now, do it with me. If you don't relax and keep yourself still and focused, you won't be able to get any good shots. But don't you worry about that. I take my best pictures when I'm all hyped up like this. They're more natural, you see. I guess that would be. Dorothy, I think you're kind of... I don't think you're some kind of savant or something. Stop flattering me. Now come on, show me what you got. Looking for more people I recognize. Do I know you? No. Dick. How come these spectators have names? That's really random that they're, like, the only ones that actually have names. Are they from, like, have I seen them before? I don't remember talking to Dick. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything else here. Just some extra dialogue. Oh. Estelle, Joshua, is that you? Whom? Mayor Klaus? What brings you here? Wait, like a first town mayor? Oh, I think I don't remember. It's been like 35 hours since I've seen this guy in game time, which equates to like 2 months of real world time. It's good to see you both again. Scheherazade told me that you've gone traveling all over the kingdom. You've certainly grown up nicely in the time we last met. Thank you very much. Well, I can't speak for myself, really. But you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. There's a fucking, like, string on my sock. Like, the elastic bit. I need to rip it off. Come on. There we go. My OCD demands that no strings be hanging off my socks. There we go. But you certainly seem as chipper as ever, Mr. Mayor. It's kind of refreshing to see. Well, I won't let young folk beat me just yet. So I hear that you two made all the way to the championship in this big martial arts competition. I may be a little old for such things, but I came to watch. You came all the way from Relent for that? No. Actually, I got an invitation out of the blue to a dinner party at the Grancel Castle. That sounds... I don't like this dinner party. I've got a really bad feeling about it. I only arrived in Grancel this morning. Came by way of an airliner. No way. I think I get it. The invitation came from Duke Dunan, right? Dunnan? Oh, you know of it? I was originally planning to attend a birth ceremony for this married couple and then journey here. But this lady officer approached me out of nowhere and told me that I was invited to this dinner party. Lady officer? One guess as to who that was. Yeah, it had to be Captain Amalthea. Sadly, my wife's just not much of the traveling sort. So I didn't have much choice but to come here myself. She's not here? Pardon me, Mayor. There is a chance that we may also be attending that dinner party. Oh? Estelle and Joshua explained that the Duke had stated that the winner of the competition would receive a formal invitation to the party. I see. Well, that explains it. It hardly seems appropriate to call for a dinner party when Her Majesty has taken ill. But if you two will be there, I might not feel so awkward. So that just means you'll have to try that much harder to win. And if we don't, the entire country is doomed. Oh, God, excuse me. We'll try our best to meet your expectations. I think I'm going to find a seat myself, then. Best of luck to the both of you. Can't believe he's going to be at the dinner party, too. You think Mayor Maybell will be there as well? It seems likely. There will probably be a lot of influential people in the audience. Ah, well. We just need to focus on winning our match, and then we'll see everyone there. Speaking of which, it's almost time. Let's return to the waiting room. Okay. Can I go in here? No, damn it! I wanted to see if I could talk to them. Let me get some more info on who they actually are before I beat the shit out of them. Which I will definitely do. I will definitely win this and not be utterly destroyed by these people. I'm sure it'll go fine. Had to, like, swish my throat out there. Oh? It looks like the Duke and Colonel Richard are showing up together today. Uh-oh. Indeed. Stinky. Maybe he's here to watch his subordinates compete. Subordinate. Oh, so that's the Royal Army's darling of the public, eh? He's handsome enough and well-groomed. He looks like the capable sort. Yeah, I guess so. He doesn't seem to bear much resemblance to when I saw him in Bose, at least in terms of character. But what indeed can we do? One do? I suppose that he is worthy of being considered a rival to the great Oliver Lenheim. I doubt he's worried about that. Look, it's starting. We must apologize to everyone for the long wait. We now open the final day of the martial arts competition. Full contact. We make full contact. This is going to be a goddamn disaster. I can tell you right now. This arena has been abuzz with preparations and fighting for the better part of a week now. And it all culminates right here, right now. Which team will seize the ultimate victory this day? Without further ado, I present the fight card for this. The championship match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captain is Zin. Northside Red Team from the Royal Army Intelligence Division Special Forces, captain is 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. Alright, we're up. We're gonna fucking lose. I trust everyone is ready to put everything into this. For tears or for laughter, this is it. Game faces, guys. Fucking screwed. I'm gonna make another save file, just in case I need to backtrack and grind or whatever. That's an interesting pan. Everyone we've fought so far has been about as tough as tapioca. That and half of this team is a pair of rookies. I doubt they'd be able to stand up to us. Don't be so sure. Both of them are part of the Bracer Guild. Indeed. We've been readying up on them. Reading! Not ready. Reading. Good, now stay focused and don't underestimate them. Yes, sir! Okay, what are these guys grousing about over there? Just let them be, Estelle. If they're covering their faces like that, I can't imagine that they have much in the way of self-confidence. Since they lack my dazzling good looks, there's probably a lot of sniping and backbiting in their ranks. What the hell's that supposed to mean? I'll have you know, I'm considered very attractive to women. 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence, right? What is it, boy? Joshua? That's sword technique. No, never mind. Best of luck. and to you. Hey, don't let their talk get you all depressed. Why does it feel like there's something inside my throat? Like, I try to talk. It feels like there's something in there. Don't let their talk get you all depressed. We're about to start. We now begin the final match of the martial arts competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Oh god, I'm scared. Adios be with you. Adios. Begin! Yeah, I'm not a fan of him, like, running up like that immediately. What are we doing? What are we doing? I need to see what these stats are. 3,500 HP, 6,000. Okay. Gonna... What am I gonna do? This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna start with these. Again, probably a really bad idea, but it's what I'm doing. And then I'm gonna immediately follow up with that. Get all 4 of them while they're still in a good position. That'll refill my charge points meter on both of them at least a little bit. It'll knock... Did it already kill one of them? No, it didn't. Alright, let me think here. What is your thing again? That's an area attack. Yeah, fuck it. Just do it. Go on. Get rid of all the small guys. I prepared for this reason, right? It's Mr. Big Boy there that scares me. Alright, and I kind of... Yeah. Wow, he's already down underneath half HP. Okay, that's good. Come to these fights prepared for a reason. Have Estelle just beat the shit out of him. What are you doing? What was that? Oh, okay. Well, alright. I'm gonna... what's that over there? That thing. That shadow clone jutsu. Oh my god, that doesn't do anything! Oh no! What do I want to do here? Let me think. I don't think I need to heal quite yet. It's probably, you know, famous last words, but you know. Lawrence Shadow. Actually, I'm gonna use Stone Impact. Earth Guard. He's using Earth Guard. Okay. Good timing on that one. Well, alright. I guess I'm gonna... Lightning, this is new. This thing is weak to magic. He's making another one. Is that gonna hit? And do anything? No. That mostly killed the shadows. That's good. Okay, so that Earth Guard only lasts for one turn, which is good. Maybe he's weaker to magic than physical attacks. Maybe that's what I should be doing. No. Man, okay, yeah, magic seems like the way to go. I should probably have used, Estelle's morale. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Wow, those clones are really weak to certain attacks. Don't. You're healing yourself for 1,000 HP again. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do this.
Come on.
Just to see if I can... The faster that this goes, the better, because he's scary. No, don't heal. Earth Guard! That's kind of not worse. It sucks that that's not gonna do anything, but he only guarded that, so... Oh well. As long as he doesn't, like, spam heal, I guess I'm okay with it. He's probably gonna heal next turn. Or he's gonna murder Estelle. Alright, bye, Estelle. Actually, wait, no, not bye, Estelle. Oh, she's not dead.
My love, I give to thee.
Get to see what this looks like. Yeah, I would really like to, get the experience on everybody for this fight. He's gonna go next no matter what I do. I need... Estelle has full craft points right now. I need her to stay alive. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. And that was a good idea. Oh, wait, Joshua's go- Oh. Okay, never mind. I guess it's over.
Alright, we're good to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy everybody was alive for that. So, everybody get them points. Sick. Sick. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting him to, like, attack 4 times a turn, do 1,200 damage each turn, you know. It can't be. We're the best of the best that the Special Ops have to offer. How could we lose? We're beaten? Biggest Yahoo on the planet. My biggest yeah boy. We won. We really won. And I'm exhausted. Now the winning team will be blessed with a few words from the Duke, Dunan. Representing the team will be Zin Vathek. Vathek? Still don't know how to say that. Yes, sir. Wow, you look even bigger up close. Are all Easterners as huge as you? No, I'm a little outside the ordinary. I just ate well, slept well, and trained diligently ever since I was very young. I am the way I am because I tend to think about everything very carefully and deeply. I see, I see. I like you, Zin. Allow me to present you with the prize of 100,000 Mira and the invitation to the dinner party. Thank you very much, sir. Hell yeah. Adios shine her light and glory upon you and your friends. My beloved citizens, let's hear a big round of applause for the victors. An interesting conclusion, I'd say. Lieutenant Lawrence, you truly have no shame. His Excellency must surely be ashamed to see his men beaten by such rabble. I really don't like her. I really do not like her. I don't know what she just fucking said. What'd she say? Was all that posturing just for show? I am indeed shamed. Come now, Amalthea, you needn't criticize him so. Truth be told, I myself asked Lawrence to hold back. What? It would behoove any member of the intelligence division to not put all of his strengths on display. And in this instance, it works to our benefit that the others win the championship. Why? His Grace, too, seems taken with the Easterner. He'll serve as an ample distraction. Still, it is a pity. If Lieutenant Schwarz or General Morgan had participated, the show would have been far more dynamic. Surely you jest, sir. If you truly wanted the tournament to be more dynamic, perhaps you should have participated yourself. The likes of Julia are no match for your strength, after all. I don't think quite that highly of my skill with a sword. I doubt we would be able to defeat the second lieutenant here if he fought as hard as he could either. Hardly, sir. I believe you somewhat overestimate my strength. I'm nothing but an unrefined former Jaeger in a soldier's uniform. I beg to differ. I have confidence in my ability to judge the strength of others. And about the only person I could see being able to fight you on equal terms would be him. Speaking of whom, his children will shortly be entering Gransel Castle. Wait, how strong is he exactly? Everybody talks him up. I wanna know. Shouldn't we be taking some sort of steps to deal with them? Leave them be. We'll honor the arrangement with the Duke. And besides, it's far too late for the Bracer Guild to cause us any real trouble. Lawrence, how far along would you gauge the plan's progress? Just over 90%, sir. I am certain we will be able to get to our destination within the next few days. Excellent! Told you I had a bad feeling about all of this. A new dawn fast approaches for this kingdom. And even I must endure the stigma of treason. If I must endure the stigma of treason, I shall pave the way for the glorious morrow. My glasses need to stop falling off of my face as I talk. Now that was one hell of a fight. I had no clue that Lieutenant Lawrence was so freaking strong. Yeah, he did, like, focus on you especially for some reason. I think we got lucky. Even now, it's hard to believe. I don't like it. Huh? It's nothing. More importantly, that fancy shindig is supposed to be happening tonight. Yeah. Ow. From what I understand, it's going to run late into the night, so they're setting up rooms for us. Most generous of them. Rubbing shoulders with all those stuffed shirts is sure to chafe in the worst way, in uncomfortable places. But dining? Liberal royal dining? The very prospect of such decadence. Look at me. My mouth can barely contain itself. Where's my handkerchief? It's getting on your... Gross! It's good to see that you haven't lost your sense of perspective, Oliver. Indeed! Let us be off, then. Off to gorge our souls upon the 7 courses of courtly affection. Oh, that's the plan, is it? Ooh. Well, fancy meeting you here. Oh, is it that purple-haired dude from earlier in Oliver's room? Yeah, him. Not really purple. His sprite is purple, but he's got brown hair. You son of a bitch. You wander all over the place every damn day and leave me wondering what the hell you're up to. Have you gone completely mad? What possessed you to participate in a martial arts competition? Oh, come on now, my dear Muller. There's no need to crease your lovely face with such ill-tempered expression. After all, Is it not true that good fortune comes to those who favor those around them with a smile? I am smiling. Is it just me, or do you recognize that uniform? Looks like the Imperial military to me. He looks like he could be a tough one to take on in a fight, too. I don't believe we've met. My name is Mueller. Muller. Muller? Yeah. Muller, yeah. I was just recently appointed as the resident military officer at the Erebonian Embassy. I've known this whack job for a very long time. One might even call us schoolyard chums. Fret not over his dark demeanor. Without it, his presence wouldn't light up the room the way it does. Okay, you really need to shut up now. Right. Yeah, excuse me. Now, where was I? From the look of things, this fellow has caused you some trouble. As a representative of the Erebonian Embassy, I sincerely apologize. Oh, it's okay. He hasn't really been a bother. Hey! Stop it. Stop it, stomach. Actually, he was a big help to us in the tournament. Trying my best to not, get hiccups in the middle of reading all this. Oliver? Did you deliberately try to keep your participation in the tournament a secret from the embassy? Oh, perish the thought. No, rather I simply never told them. How is that any different from hiding it? But okay, fine. What's done is done. Now, though, we're going back to the embassy. Yes, you're coming with me. Please, do wait a moment. We have all been invited to a delightful, indeed wondrous dinner party. Delightful and wondrous, eh? Sounds nice. Too bad you won't be attending. You're going to be confined to the embassy for a little while. Are you serious? When do I ever joke? Oh, cruel fate. Truly, you drive a knife into my very heart. The promise of this dinner party has been all that's helped me maintain my will to live. You know, I actually kind of feel bad for him. Is it really that big a deal if you let him go to the party? What's your reasoning behind this? I knew I could count on you. Oh, but how lovely a thing is true friendship. Is that supposed to be word? How lovely a thing is true friendship. That seems weird. Such warmth and affection, as opposed to the cruel frigidity of my schoolyard chum. I don't think you folks really understand just how serious this is. But try to picture this. A dinner party populated by royalty and its influential guests from across the country. And also in attendance an arrogant fool who never shuts his mouth because his foot is lodged so far into it. And if they found out that this uncouth imbecile was an Erebonian citizen... My beautiful and gracious comrades, why have you suddenly fallen so silent? I'm sorry, Oliver, but he does kind of have a point. Yeah, your usual behavior might not be appreciated in the royal castle. True. We wouldn't want to start an international incident, would we? You would turn on me so easily? The war only ended 10 years ago. Relations between our countries can still be strained at times. You'll just have to grin and bear it, Oliver. Please, Muller, hear me out. I'm sorry I didn't say anything to you, when you... This isn't a debate. My dinner party! My royal cuisine! Is this really okay? I can't say I really like it, but facts are facts. He's spitting straight facts. Facts. Well, there's nothing much we can do about it now. We'll just have to enjoy ourselves twice as much in order to make up for him not being able to join us. Oh, well, I guess you're right. Let's get our stuff together and go to Grancel Castle, then. What'd I tell you? I told you he was gonna leave. Spitting straight facts. I'm gonna save. So, I'm gonna go to the hotel first to heal, because I've got a feeling, an inkling, a suspicion, an idea. I've got a feeling that stuff is not going to go very well at the castle. Like, really not well. Wonder why that is. Before I go to the castle, I'm gonna go to the guild and collect my Mira. Wait, do I have the... Oh yeah, 173,728 Mira. Alright, well I never need to worry about money again. Like, ever. Th 3,000 Mira. It's really not all that much. Is there anything I need to worry about? Nope. God, that's a lot of Mira. Is there anything new at Arms and Guards? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, the Yorble factory I do want to take a look at. Already open. Do you not? Oh shit! I haven't filled this yet. What's wrong with me? Yeah, put that on, I guess. And, what else? Earth quartz only. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Let's get some quartz if I don't have any. Defense 3 would be really nice. Let me take a look and make sure that I... Inventory 1... God, these are expensive. EP cost cut by 50%. Yeah, let's make another one. I've got plenty of red. I've got an absurd amount of red. Yeah, synthesize everything. There we go. I don't even know if I need them. I probably don't. Let me, HP Defense 3. Put that on Estelle. Attack 3 on Joshua. Yes, yes, that's nice. That's real nice. HP 3 on Joshua. Do I have an action 3? Can I make an action 3? Fuck. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, that sucks. It'd be real nice if I could, like, melt down orbs into, you know... Can I do that? I don't think so. Nope. That sucks. Two-time quartz only, huh? That's kind of shitty. I guess leave the eagle eye on. Actually, wait, what is that? Oh, I didn't know you had that. Wait, you can revive people now? Sweet! That's good. I guess, I guess it's fine the way it is. I'm gonna go stay at the hotel again now, because I just completely changed my stats up. Man, I didn't know Joshua had two. I forgot Joshua had 2 time slots that he has to fill, so Action 3 would have been a good thing to make there. Shit. Oh well, it's not. I'm not too bad. 1800 HP on Estelle, 2000 on Joshua, plus a fairly major stat boost. Not too bad. Oh, are we going to the castle already? Just to remind you, since we're going to be staying there until after the party, we won't be able to leave until morning. There's nothing else to do. Well, let's show the gatekeeper our invitations, then. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Probably because we don't get invitations to big events like this very often. Also, the fate of the entire country is resting on our shoulders right now. You know. Hey, this is the castle of Her Majesty the Queen. Unless you have official business here, then you need to leave. Hey. Hi there! We're sorry about the other day. Oh, it's you two. You're still staying in town? Yeah, we have some business to take care of. We have a formal invitation, so by your leave, may we pass? A formal invitation? Received directly from His Grace. What? It's a giant! See, right here, written invitation. Let's see. To Zin and his team, in appreciation for your performance in the competition, you are cordially invited to a dinner party. Oh, okay. You guys were in the martial arts competition. Right, and I heard the winning team was led by a huge Eastern guy. So was that you? You got it. We would greatly appreciate your help. Makes sense. The head maid told us you'd be coming. You're missing someone. What happened to him? It's kind of impolite, I know, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to make it. We're the only ones coming. Well, that's a pity. No matter, please go on in. Now entering Zin and Company, visitors of the martial arts competition. Victors, open the gate. Open the gate a little. Wow. It's like the Hakan Gate, but there's something more impressive about it being part of a castle. And I bet it's more solid, too, since it's the royal castle. That's part of why it's impregnable. Never since the nation was established, no enemy has ever broken through the Ahenberg Wall. Excuse me. The capital's been ravaged by war numerous times as a result of mutinies and insurrections amongst the nobles. But even then, the castle held the rebel army at bay and protected the royal family and the refugees. Or so the stories say. Wow, that's pretty neat. Very much the sort of tale one would expect from a nation with such history. Now welcome to Her Majesty's Grancel Castle. Go right on in. You'll be met by a welcoming party inside. Enjoy your evening. I'm starting to wonder how much I actually have left in this game to do. Like, because this is getting, like, pretty close to Grandia 2 territory. I'm gonna have to fight some weird, like, priest that turns into a butterfly or something. Whoa, you can say that again. Excuse me. I've never seen anything that compares to this place. It's not just pretty, it's got history. I can really feel the traditions and rules of the Old Kingdom here. Welcome to Grancel Castle. You were Zin and his team, correct? Captain Amalthea. This isn't really unexpected, but even so. And that's right, we've come at the invitation of the Good Duke. You are... Pardon me. I'm Captain Kanone Amalthea of the Intelligence Division, head of the Grancel Castle Defense Squad. I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations for your championship victory. Winning the match was truly a spectacular experience. You're too kind, really. And may I say, I didn't know they made women as young and pretty as you into captains. You must do fine work. My, but you are the flatterer. But I'm not so young as your bracer friends. Estelle and Joshua Bright. It's been some time since the incident in Zeiss, hasn't it? Yeah, I guess it has. Quite some time. There's a gnat in my room again. Where the fuck did it come from? I swear to God, every time I open my door to the outside world, something's gotta fly in. Unfortunately, the matter concerning Professor Russell is yet to be resolved. It appears that he and his granddaughter were abducted by a group of nefarious individuals. I wonder who they could be. I fucking hate this. I hate her so much. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? I'm afraid not. We left that case up to the full-fledged bracers and came to Grancel. We never even heard the follow-up report on it. I see. That truly is a shame. With the resources of the Intelligence Division, it's only a matter of time before the culprits are arrested. Have no fear on that score. What the hell's with her? Understood. We trust you to take care of the professor. Oh, absolutely. Now, we must show you to your rooms. Shay, if you would please do the honors. See to their needs. But do not bore them with any idle chatter. Do I make myself clear? Yes, ma'am, I understand. Very good. Now, everyone, I hope you enjoy your evening. For my part, I must bid you farewell. Fuck you. God, I hate her so much. Zin, no, don't. I hate to say this, Zin, but your taste in women is crap. There's nothing fine about that fox-faced harpy. I think that might just be his favorite type of woman. I just tend to find that women like that turn out to be pretty good people. You're very wrong, but okay, once you peel back a few layers, so to speak. You're hopeless. Not that it matters, but you really do sound like a dirty old man sometimes. Oh, my honor! I think that was the biggest text I've seen in this game yet. And it came from him. Oh, sorry about that. You were supposed to show us to our room, right? Yes, please allow me. Pardon my not saying it before, but I am Shay, a maid here at the castle. I will be at your service this evening from the dinner party until the morning. If anything is not to your satisfaction, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you very much. Will you please show us to our room, then? Certainly, it is on the second floor. I saw that flickering texture. I don't know if the stream picked it up. Yep, there it is. It's like where the stairs meet the floor there. They don't quite match up. Oh, wow! Get a load of that chandelier. Talk about classy. Hush, Estelle. What's that way? That's the throne room. Her Majesty uses it to receive personal guests. It hasn't seen much use in recent days, though. I see. But is the Queen's condition really that bad? Isn't the birthday celebration coming up soon? This fucking gnat, I swear to God. Oh, no. It's just that the head maid who attends to her in the royal castle... Wait, what? It's just that it's the head maid who tends to her in the royal castle of late. I shouldn't speak on subjects about which I'm unfamiliar. Come then, shall we? It's another broken texture. That one was a lot more obvious. Well, not really broken texture, but like a weird gap where they're supposed to meet. I don't even know if the stream picked that up, actually. There's like a line in the void. This is the room where you'll be staying. Please go on in. It's hard to tell because I have the stream preview running at 360p, so as to not murder my router. Holy Stragus. What's a Stragus? I've never imagined we'd ever stay in a place like this. Nice! This will make a good... For a good story later. Actually, it doesn't say for. This will just... I believe there's still some time before the party. You are free to explore the castle, but the security areas are off limits. I ask that you refrain from entering those areas. Can you be a little more specific? Most significantly, the royal keep where the queen resides. Holy shit. Stop it. Body, I swear. Just let me talk. It is a small palace of sorts, built on the garden terrace of the roof. Garden terrace? That sounds nice. The terrace is where... Terrace? The terrace is where Her Majesty greets the people of Grancel from... during the birthday festivities. So you cannot go into the royal keep itself, but you may visit the garden terrace if you like. As for the other restricted areas, there's the royal guard room, also the treasury, I believe. The royal guard room. I guess they're still wanted for questioning about all that terrorist stuff. Yes. The intelligence division is currently occupying it. Of course they are. Entrance is restricted, so please abide by the rules. I've gotta like chug water. My throat doesn't hurt or anything, but it's like I can't talk very easily. Understood. By the way, what are the other... What are the others who were invited along? Oh my god, I can't fucking... I'm like having brain issues. Let's try that again. By the way, what are the others who were invited doing? I don't know where along came from. They've already invited. Arrived! Oh my god! I imagine they're relaxing in their respective rooms. Alright, don't worry about me. It's a few neurons are misfiring here and there. So Mayor Klaus is here too. Oh yes, he arrived some time ago. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll be off. If you need anything else, please contact the first floor waiting room. I feel like I've gotten worse at reading over the years. Now then. Estelle and Joshua exchanged a look that went unnoticed by Zen. Hey, Zen. We want to go and walk around the castle for a little bit. We'll be back in time for the party. Huh. It must be nice to be so young. I'm worn out after the tournament. No problem, have fun. Fun. Me, I'm going to kick back and relax in this oh-so-luxurious room. We need to get as much done as we can before the party starts. First, Julia told us that we have to talk to the head maid, Hilda. I'd like to say hello to all the other invitees, too. We likely know most of them. Man. I wish I had like a percentage meter that I could hold in my hand to see how effective my brain is today. Also, what the fuck is wrong with my throat? It's really annoying. What are those people at the intelligence division up to? Taking important documents without official permission? Oh, hey, look who it is. Herr Maybell. And Leela. Joshua, Estelle. I don't think I've seen her, shout. Or even raise her voice at all. Well, maybe once. She got angry at someone. I don't remember when it was, though. Here at last. I kept wondering when you'd get here. I was practically counting the seconds. So you were invited here too, Mayor. Hey, wait. You were waiting for us? How did you know we were coming? I heard from Mayor Klaus. I heard about a pair of children who entered the tournament, won its championship, and were invited to a grand royal banquet at the castle. If I'd known, I would have canceled my appointments to come cheer you on. Appointment. I beg your pardon, ma'am. But that would have been quite impossible given the circumstances. Yes, I'm aware. I'm trying to be polite. Don't worry. I know how busy you must be. I'm sure the Queen has no time to waste at a banquet with everything else going on. What is Duke Dunan thinking? My captain was so stubborn about inviting me, too. I had no real choice but to accept. Do you mean Captain Amalthea? Yes, that's her. Her words were polite enough, but she gave me an evil eye while she spoke them. I dared not refuse her request. I haven't heard from General Morgan in quite some time. That's because he's in prison. Wait, does that mean you haven't heard any word from the Hakan Gate? The General is unavailable, is the longest message I've been able to wring from them. It would seem he's busy with these anti-terrorist countermeasures or what have you. I had hoped he'd be in attendance at the banquet tonight, but I guess he couldn't pull himself away. God, sorry, I have to keep muting myself so I can scream at the top of my lungs to try to clear my throat. What do you think about all of this, Mayor? Putting mayors from every city in the same place at a time like this. Well, if the Queen were to be in attendance, I would expect some announcement of no small importance. But as it is, this feels like the Duke has too much time on his greasy, chubby hands. He's letting this position of royal proxy go to his head. That sounds about right. But there might still be some kind of official announcement, don't you think? Well, whatever may come out of the night, the Grand Chief is the best in all the kingdom. The Grand Chief here is the best in all the kingdom. I plan to enjoy the dinner, pay my respects to Her Majesty, and return to Bose post-haste. What do you have to say? My mistress has been looking forward to seeing you again. Please come visit her in Bose again sometime soon. Duke Dunan is such a nuisance. When the Duke came to Bose before, he acted like a spoiled child. I received so many complaints from the citizens he angered. What do you have to say? So hungry. Usually by this time I'm already in some bar stuffing my face. Isn't our food ready yet? I'm literally salivating thinking about this full-course dinner. Okay, so there's nothing else over here. Ah, Joshua, Estelle, you made it. It's been quite a while. Dean Collins. Ah! You were invited to the banquet as well, sir? I just arrived today via airship from Rouen. A little mayoral birdie told me you two won a tournament. Jill and everyone else will be so happy to hear it. Thank you. I had no idea we'd be seeing you here, Dean Collins. Dean Collins is a member of the Royal Assembly, and a man of great respect in Liberal. It's only fitting he be given a seat at this banquet. A man of great respect, he says. You flatter me, Mayor. What's the Royal Assembly? It's a meeting held once per year to matters affecting the kingdom. The Queen, mayors of every city, and other representatives all come together to try solving various problems of the state. Wow, sounds big. So all of those guys have been invited here tonight, too? More water down the throat. I don't want to, like, drink a bunch of water, because I only have the one glass here. my big bottle is empty. Most I can do with it is with it like that. I'd say only about half. Her Majesty is still ill, and General Morgan is away on official military business. And Mayor Dalmor of Rouen was arrested in that nasty affair. And Professor Russell. He's a bit too entrenched in too many unknowns right now. We don't know how true all this talk of the Royal Guardsmen being involved in some underground terrorist organization. It's hardly the time to be holding a feast at all, if you ask me. Well, we can use this chance to see where Duke Denon stands on all of these issues. We need his permission to have an audience with Her Majesty regardless. Yeah, that's the biggest issue here, without a doubt. Barring us from seeing Her Majesty is the height of idiocy and mismanagement. I would like to pay my respects to Princess Claudia as well, but it's the same story. Princess Claudia is the Queen's granddaughter, right? Well, I wonder who that could be. Does she live here in the castle? No, it's my understanding her actual residence is elsewhere. But I'm told she's come to the capital as of a few days ago. She's here, then? I'd really love to meet her. I'm sure you'll have a chance. Man, they're dragging this out way to the end of the game, aren't they? Oh yes, were you able to meet with Chloe? I had heard you made some kind of promise to meet at the capital, but I wasn't sure if you'd actually done so. No, even the guild has yet to hear from her. She should be at the capital by now, no? She should be. Still, though, it bothers me. She probably just dropped by to check on the orphanage before setting off for the capital, but even so. Why? Because the Duke's an idiot. That's why. Nobody in here. Just Ooh, throne room. That's not much of a throne. It's more like a big chair. Nobody in here. Man, what the fuck is going on today? I don't know why I don't know if I sound like I have a hoarse voice, but it is very annoying. Estelle, Joshua. Mr. Murdoch, I thought you might be here. With mayoral-class individuals on the guest list, we had a feeling you might also be in attendance. I must say, I never expected you two to win a tournament championship and end up hobnobbing in the Grancel Castle. Cassius kids to the bone you are. It took more than our upbringing to get us here. Lots of people helped us along the way. So it's been a few days. Have there been any developments? Well, right after you left for the capital, Captain Amalthea from the Intelligence Division came knocking. She forced me to come to this banquet, but I kept my mouth shut about Lyston Fortress. Professor Russell and company are still on the run, too. Army hasn't found him yet. But the longer we keep this up, the less chance they have. It's really only a matter of time. It's actually really good that he's here, because he's, like, the one that's in the most know of what's going on, other than us. I asked Captain Amalthea if I could see Her Majesty and wish her well, but no luck. I was flat out refused. So in other words, we definitely aren't going to be able to do this the easy way. We sure aren't. But don't you worry, because we've got totally... We totally got that covered. Excuse me. We will get the professor's message to Her Majesty one way or another. The intelligence division has eyes everywhere. We have to be more subtle in our movements. I like him. He's a good lad. Nobody in here. Nobody in here. There's a note. What does it say? Probably nothing. Oh, there's a shop. This is a place to talk. Please come right in. For drinks, we have anything you can think of, be it alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Never mind, it's not a shop. Thought I could buy stuff. Did I try going upstairs before? I don't think so. Oh, this is the... Okay, the garden. Oh my god, I've already been playing this for 2 hours. Where does the time go? Oh wow, check that out. This must be the castle's garden terrace. I'd say so. You can see the whole lake from here, and it overlooks the town, too. It must be great for reconnaissance. As nice as this is, we really don't have time to stop and enjoy it. Yes, we do. We've got a job to do. Man, I can't stop yawning. I slept fine. I think my brain has conditioned itself to, like... He's trying to do something? Nope, start yawning. I'm quite curious as to what exactly, like... has been goings-on in the Republic of Calvard. I know the other Trails games, like, show different aspects to the story in, like, certain countries. I don't know the specifics on it. Oh? This must be the Royal Keep. Oh boy, look who's here. Who are you? Hey, you two. We're here as guests of the Duke. Is this where Her Majesty lives? Of course it is. But for the last few days, she hasn't been feeling so well. She's not seeing anyone right now. Oh, you've got it all wrong. We weren't even thinking of that. There's another fucking string on my socks. Stop. This has always happened. It's always the elastic ones, too. So it creates like this giant hoop on your sock. I just thought it would be amazing if she were to even take notice of us. Does Princess Claudia sleep here as well? No, it's just... Hey. The princess is focused on looking after Her Majesty. Neither of them has time to deal with the likes of you. There's a thing on my glasses. Never mind, I blew it off. Like a speck of dust. Might I inquire as to what's going on here? Madam. We didn't know you were back already. The dinner party will be starting soon, so I will be returning to the maid quarters. Oh, she's the head maid. Okay, good. And who are our guests? They're from the team that won the martial arts competition. It's only because of that victory that someone of a Bracer's social standing would ever be invited here. A Bracer's social standing? Such discourtesy! You would insult those who were personally invited to the royal castle? No, that's not what... Those invited by the Duke should be treated with all the respect due to those invited by Her Majesty. I sincerely hope you have not forgotten that. Understood. Wow, she's intense. I wonder who she is. But, madam, we can't just allow them to pass. Surely you understand the reasons that the Colonel laid out. Yes, and I'm quite tired of hearing them repeated to me. I'm terribly sorry, sir and madam. Security has been heightened, and as such, the Royal Keep and its surroundings are off limits. If I may ask, would you mind waiting in your room until the dinner party begins? Alright. That's fine, we'll do as you ask. I apologize, we weren't trying to cause any trouble. Humph. Fine then, just don't let it happen again. Safe return to you. I like her, she's cool. I apologize that you were subjected to such dreadful behavior. My name is Hilda. I am the head maid of Grancel Castle, and I oversee all of the housekeeping duties. Aha. We had a feeling. Forgive my rudeness, but are we previously acquainted? Well, somebody told us about you. I know this handwriting. You see? We also have our bracer emblems and identification with us. I see. Please come with me to the maid's sitting room. We can discuss the matter further once we are there. I understand. You need to deliver Professor Russell's message to Her Majesty, correct? Right. If now's not a good time, we can try later, but... No, it's not an issue. But those special opsmen have had the Royal Keep under constant surveillance for some time now. Only the Duke and Colonel and hired attendants such as myself are allowed in. Which means that a private audience is probably a no-go. What do you think, Estelle? We could ask Hilda to relay the professor's message to Her Majesty. No, I'd really rather speak to her face-to-face. Why? Why? Why do you want to do that, Estelle? Like, we can have all of this over with like that, and you just... okay. There are just too many particulars we don't know that we'd really need to discuss directly. Like what Duke Dunan and Colonel Richard are after. Estelle and Joshua, I have a bit of an idea. Could I get you to return here once the dinner party is over? Excuse me, why? Have you thought of a way for us to see Her Majesty? I believe I have. It may be difficult, but I think it's worth a try. I'm going to need some time to get ready, so can you come back after the dinner party? Awesome. Understood. We'll be back then. I'll be waiting. Food prep is done, so I think we'll be serving shortly. For now, it's probably best for you to wait in your room. Okay, so... what do you have to say? The pre-cooking is done, so we'll be starting the banquet shortly. Please wait in your room when the time comes. We'll be ready for dinner very, very soon. I'm very sorry for the wait. This is the nicest looking locker room I've ever seen. Kitchen. Storage? That's feeling like some... This is a restricted area. Yeah. Just want to take a second to look around and try to... oh, this is just between you and me, but... He has enough servants, but he keeps trying to convince Mistress Hilda to hire on more. To no good end either, I'm sure. Just trying to take a minute to rest my voice, I suppose. I just passed Duke Danan in the hall a moment ago. I hate how he stares at people menacingly. It's so rude. Why do you all have the same hair? You know why all the guests are really here? Because the Duke got bored, that's why. That man makes so much work for me, I swear. Ugh. I'm gonna go get... Friend here. Wrong room. Friend Zin. Hey guys, talk about being late. The party's about to start, you know. Sorry. We got so caught up in sightseeing that we lost track of time. Plus, we also talked to all of the mayors. Huh? Well, aren't we well connected? We're close friends with the mayor of Rolent. Plus, we've met the other mayors in our course of travels. We even got one arrested. I guess your work as bracers has caused you to meet quite a few big shots. You two sure get around for junior bracers. You might say that. Have you done any bracer assignments since we came to Grancel? I guess it's not all that different in other countries, right? Right. For a full-fledged bracer, nationality isn't an issue when it comes to your work. The prelim fights and legal procedures at the embassy kept me too busy to get any actual work done, though. Just gonna drink more water. But hey, there are 4 other bracers on duty too, which isn't so bad. Normally that would be enough to handle most cases, I'd imagine. But with all of them connected and concentrated in Grancel, that must make it tough to handle any cases in other regions. Yeah, could be. I feel like a goose just walked over my grave. I wonder what's going on with Shara back in Rolent. Now that name rings a bell. You wouldn't happen to be talking about Sherazard, would you? It's fucking that. You know her? She's our mentor. She's been a close friend for ages. Oh, okay. Makes sense. I met her a long time ago when a case brought her to Calvard. She was fortunate to have a good master working with her from such a young age. Her master? Yeah, probably Dad. Please pardon me. The table for the dinner party has been set. May I show you the way? Ugh, I'm gonna readjust in the chair here. I was getting bored with waiting anyhow. Alright, wanna go eat fancy? Sure. That fight left me starving. Let's go dig in. Come on, you two. It would be nice if you two didn't completely forget your table manners for once. This is a dinner party, right? What's with all the empty plates, then? Plenty of knives and forks, though. That's because it's a formal dinner. Everything comes out in a specific order, starting with the hors d'oeuvres. Then you use the knives and forks from the outside in. And that's all part of having good table manners? And here comes the anxiety attack. It's really not so bad. It does mean that you get to have some of the finest food available. Manners and etiquette are secondary. Indeed, indeed. I'm told that you're acquainted with everyone who'll be attending. No need to get stressed out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Please don't encourage her. On that note, is the gentleman accompanying you going to be okay with a knife and fork? I'm told that the folks of the East usually eat with chopsticks. You've done your research. However, I'm a firm believer in When in liberal, do as liberalians do policy. Look, it's a stupid country name, okay? I am not especially skilled with them, but I will use a knife and fork. My, how elegantly handled. I'm impressed. You're as much a gentleman as you are a martial arts champion. You flatter me. Boy, he really is a complete sucker for a pretty face. I think it's more being polite than a leech, though. Anyway, His Grace is really late. I wonder what he's up to. Indeed. So if the seat at the head of the table is for the Duke, and who might the other one be for? Indeed. Perhaps it is intended for Princess Claudia? I hope so. I need that confirmation. Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. My humblest apologies for the long delay. It's Philippe. Presenting His Grace, the Duke. Oh no. No, make them leave. Well then, I must apologize for making you wait so. I'm afraid that I was in a meeting from which I simply could not break away. This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. Why did I have a feeling that this would happen? I've invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terrorist situation. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I was quite gratified to be invited to this occasion by our honorable Duke. I ask that you pardon my uncouth soldier's uniform and allow me to sit with you. You gotta be kidding. We're at dinner with him? I suspected that this might happen, but it's still unnerving. Yeah, I don't like this. Excellent, excellent. The fuck is that? Volcano? What say you, Mayor Maybell? What do you think of Grancel Castle's master chef? Name is Chef. Is his cooking pot not on par with that found in Beau's Antarose restaurant? Yes, it's quite remarkable. The wine selection is also perfectly... God. The wine selection also perfectly complements the meal. I also want to try hiring him away. It is really hard to read this text. There's too much shit behind the text box. You are not the first to say such things. And what of you, Zin? Wasn't it? Zin, wasn't it? Is the food to your liking? Oh, it's excellent. I don't have the words to describe the sense of refinement and depth. I certainly believe I could develop a real taste for Libralian cuisine, though. Good, glad to hear it. And you, young bracers? I imagine you've never experienced such fine food in your life before. It's extremely delicious. Far more worthy of being associated with the royal family than the person who invited us. Indeed, it is a genuine treat. That threw me off a little bit. It's certainly delicious food. And we couldn't miss a chance to attend so prestigious an event as this. Thank you very much for your gracious invitation. Very kind of you to say so. I do finally remember what my butler has been telling me about. We met before during the Rouen incident. Perhaps our fates are linked in some bizarre fashion. Yes, sir, maybe so. So he'd forgotten all about us until his butler reminded him? Come on, let's put social classes and ranks aside for the evening. Food is abundant and the wine flows freely, so enjoy you to your heart's content. Your Grace. If we could, I'd like to do as we discussed first. Ah, yes, that's a fine idea. Actually, I have something important to say to you fine folk who represent the kingdom. I use this celebration as the place to make an important announcement. Of course you do. An announcement? Everyone, I have an announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog. And what might that be? I believe I will allow Colonel Richard to explain in detail. Thank you. As you are no doubt already aware, Her Majesty has been in poor health of late. However, she has been recovering and may grace us with a public appearance soon. Ah, that's excellent news. Could we possibly go and check in on her? Unfortunately, she does not consider that to be a wise decision at the moment. Within a few days, it seems likely that the terrorists plaguing the kingdom will be swept away. In light of that, the Queen's birthday celebrations will be held as originally planned. Well, the citizens will surely be happy to hear this news, as they have been looking forward to it. But surely that is not all you wish to tell us. Right. If that were all, you could have just sent along a message. Indeed, you are correct. Her Majesty is continuing to recover, as we previously stated. However, I dropped some frames. Why did I drop frames? It wasn't a ton, it was like 60 frames, but still. Given the gravity of her condition, she has also issued a proclamation. Due to her tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate the throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunan. What? Is this true? Joshua, this is... Yeah, the conspiracy finally makes its appearance. I was surprised when Her Majesty first broached the subject as well, but her illness has left her quite frail. But it is only natural. She has ruled the kingdom for 40 years, leading it through times of strife and war, all without a husband, I might add. Given that, I wish to relieve her of the stress of her duties following the festival's successful conclusion. As the heir to the throne, the decisions are mine to make. How terrible. Her Majesty's condition is truly that severe? I'm ashamed that I've never noticed any signs in any of my annual visits. Why do I get the feeling that she's just, like, chained up or, like, locked in a crate or something? Being held prisoner, I should say. Isn't this far too dangerous a matter to discuss at what's supposedly a casual dinner? I say dangerous, I meant serious. Pardon my rudeness, but this all seems to stretch credulity. Mayor Maybell, are you saying that you cannot take His Grace at his word? No, nothing of the sort. I simply mean that as an elected official, I don't understand why the successor to the throne can't be elected in the same fashion. That's true. If possible, I'd like to hear this directly from Her Majesty. Your unease is quite understandable. But we do ask that you try to maintain your composure and allow us to continue. As mentioned earlier, I believe Her Majesty will give a formal announcement herself during the festival. Could you be persuaded to shelve your doubts until then? Well... The issue is basically this. Once this becomes common knowledge, we cannot know how the citizens will react. This is why we're telling the leaders first, to help stave off any chaos or public disorder before it happens. This was also the decision of His Grace. Well, yes, this is true. Also, the Queen's abdication of the throne will have international repercussions. The other nations on the continent will have their eyes on us, and we must be watchful for any action on the part of the Erebonians. Surely you can see why it is necessary to show unified support for the new king. This is the world in which we are going to be living. He makes it sound so rational. Yeah, he's quite the master manipulator. In other words, the official decree will be given during the birthday celebrations. But you thought it would be best to inform us first so that we can be prepared for any issues that may arise, correct? I'm glad to see that we have an understanding. If this all comes to pass, we're going to find ourselves quite busy. Yes, and we'll have to announce it to the citizens. I have a question. I believe that the Duke has a fair claim to the throne. However, is there not another who also has the same right of succession? Well, no doubt you are referring to Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. It is true that she and His Grace have an equal claim to the throne, but it would appear that Her Majesty did not choose her due to her tender age. Uh-huh, sure, that's why. And I must agree with her wisdom in this matter. I should hardly like to impose such responsibility upon a girl so young. Yes, absolutely. For the time being, I believe it would be best for Claudia to find a fine marriage prospect. Though it is strictly informal, there is already interest from royal families of a number of other nations. Perhaps a royal wedding could take place as soon as this year. Oh my. I understand. If that happens, then we'll have 2 major events to celebrate. I honestly think she's a bit young for marriage. Excuse me, may I ask a question? Zin? I don't mind, speak freely. Sorry to seem rude, but this doesn't sound like the kind of conversation you'd want outsiders hearing. Particularly a foreigner. So how come you're making this announcement now? That is solely because of the serendipitous turn of events that allowed Bracers to win the championship. We had wanted to inform the guild of this in advance as well. I've already discussed the idea with Her Majesty. Gotcha. I guess Liberal's military and Bracers are on just as good of terms as the stories say. That is because we lack the military strength of the Empire or the Republic. The harsh reality is that keeping close relations with each other is a must. In any event, do you now understand our intentions? Yeah, alright. We'll pass on what we've learned here to the guild then. Man, I've heard some pretty unbelievable conversations in my time, but that was something else. I mean, I'm a foreigner after all, so it's not that big of a deal for me, but I bet it was huge news for you guys, though. Of course it was. I can't believe things have gone this far already. Uh-huh. Never mind. But really, what a shame. That food was so amazing, and it practically melted in the mouth. Couldn't tell what that last flavor was, though. Understandable enough. Excuse me. But anyway, did you want to go for a walk to work off some of that rich food, Estelle? Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I could go for a little bit of fresh air. You just played tourist a little while ago, and now you want to take another after-dinner walk? I don't get it. Must be a local thing. I think you're exaggerating a little bit. You haven't gone out to take in the sights? There's a lot of historic architecture around here, you know. If the mood hits me, I may give it a shot. On the other hand, the kitchen may still have some food left over. You've got to be kidding. You're still hungry? If you had a blade to my throat, my dying wish would be for some liquor and a snack. I might go hunt up a bar or something in a little bit. This guy doesn't stop. I'm gonna save again. Just in case the game crashes, or something like that. Things have gotten serious. We really have to find a way to get in to see Her Majesty. First things first. We go talk to the head maid, Hilda, like we promised. She probably knows a way for us to speak directly to the Queen. Fine by me. Drink more water. There's like an inch of water left in my glass. This is a problem. Gotta try to make it last. Oh, it's you. What? No. Bad. Colonel Richard. No. Haha, Estelle and Joshua. This is our first opportunity to truly speak face to face, I believe. The last time we saw one another was right after Mayor Dalmor was arrested, wasn't it? I'm honestly surprised that you remember us. I realize that we exchanged few words, but you made quite an impression on me. My curiosity was piqued, so I did a bit of checking up on you. I was quite surprised to learn that you were the children of Colonel Cassius. How'd you find that out? Please understand, I'm not trying to show off the Intelligence Division's capabilities. I'm greatly indebted to him from our time together in the army. Indeed, more than words can properly express. Might I persuade you to stay a while and talk? I've been hoping to speak with you two for quite some time now. Huh? Pardon me, Colonel. But don't you have a meeting with His Grace? I don't mind being a bit late. Ah yes, if we're going to talk, why don't we use the lounge inside? I'll mix you up a couple of virgin cocktails. I'll prepare them, sir. No, that won't be necessary. I want you to go to His Grace and inform him that I'll be delayed. Yes, sir. Pardon me, then. I really don't like her. Now then, shall we retire to the lounge? Please follow me. Joshua, what should we do? I don't see where we have much choice but to follow him. We'll be a little late, but we can talk to the head maid later. Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. I met Cassius shortly after I graduated from the military academy. I was assigned to a mobile unit that was under his command. Since that time, I found myself in his debt again and again, both personally and professionally. He did? And, what did you think of him at the time? To put it simply, he was a hero. And a master swordsman to boot. No matter the scenario, he could find a way to handle any number of battlefronts in every direction. It wasn't just a matter of sheer tactics. He understood and could direct high-level strategy as well. Quite simply, he was a man without peer. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were talking about two different people. So, you were with our father during the 100 Days' War? Yes, he was my commanding officer. Even now, I can still vividly remember the excitement that filled me as we executed his plan and turned the war's tide. Anytime I get to talking about those days, time just runs away with me. But this much I can tell you. If Cassius Bright had not been part of the Royal Army, Libra would now be part of the Erebonian Empire. No way. That's kinda hard to believe. Well, as a hero, he had a knack for doing unbelievable things. He left the army immediately after the war, declining even a medal from the Queen, so few know of his achievements. But inside the army, many soldiers still hold him up as the prime example of what a hero should be. He never said one word about this to me. Well, he's not really it's not really the kind of thing to tell your daughter about. It's not fair to criticize him for that. Hey, whose side are you on? And besides, why doesn't any of this shock you like it shocks me? Did you already know about all of this or something? Well, I didn't know that he was Colonel Richard's superior officer. The rest I knew about, vaguely. Vaguely? You're an accomplice? Hey, calm down. It's not like he told me any of it. I just figured a lot of it out. He told me he didn't feel it was something worth going out of his way to tell others about. I just don't get it. When he comes back, he is in so much trouble. Please excuse us, we didn't mean to interrupt. No, seeing you like this is actually a bit of a relief. When I found out your father was intending to leave the military, I desperately tried to stop him. But it seems that by leaving, he did what was best for himself after all. After losing his dear wife, maybe being with you was all that could help him recover. Now then, I thank you for taking the time to come here. I really can't keep the Duke waiting, so I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me. Oh, alright. Our apologies for making you so late. Not at all. You both would have told me one thing. You both have told me the one thing I wanted to know, most to know. And thus I have no regrets. Huh? How's that again? I'm sure we'll have a chance to speak again soon. Cassius might even be with us then, to share in the stories. Uh-oh. Stinky? Poop? Okay. Who is that man and what has he done with Colonel Richard? What are you babbling about now? It's just weird to hear him talking about Dad that way. I wasn't expecting him to be so, well, nice? True. He doesn't seem all that villainous anyway. Even so, it's pretty much a foregone conclusion that he's got something up his sleeve. For now, we should probably put the issue of Dad aside. Yeah, I guess you're right. And I hate to say it. But I think he might have been playing nice just so that he could get something out of it. He's an intelligence officer, so he probably thinks fooling a couple of kids is as easy as could be. Don't you think that's going a little too far? You might be right. Let me be the one who's mistrustful of others. It's getting hard to talk now. I'll keep chunking that water down my thrussie. You should just follow your instincts and believe whatever you think is right. Huh? But just make sure you're prepared for anything. Don't let your guard down. I'd say a bracer's job is pretty much that, in fact. Okay, I got it. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you? What the heck are you thanking me for? Anyway, we need to go back and see Hilda. She's probably sick for waiting for us. Yeah, she should probably be in the maid quarters. Okay, now it's starting to become difficult to read. And, like, my voice is starting to seem like it sounds a little hoarse. I don't like it. Which way is it? I think it's lower. Where? Were they looking? Oh, in here. Okay. Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you. You're awfully late, aren't you? Sorry about that. We kinda got caught up by Colonel Richard. Did you now? He had some things to tell us about our dad. I don't think he has any idea what we're up to, though. I see. Ah yes, that letter of introduction did mention that you were Mr. Cassius' children. I can understand at least some of how Colonel Richard feels. Oh, do you know our dad too? What is wrong with my voice? He used to come here when he worked as General Morgan's aide-de-camp. I'm told that he was a school friend of the late prince's, Her Majesty's son. Late prince? Princess Claudia's father. Yes, he was killed 15 years ago in a tragic shipwreck. Well, that he were still alive today, none of this would be happening. Huh. But lamenting what might have been is a fool's errand. Evening is fast approaching. We must make our preparations at once. Once? Once. Come on in, Shea. No, hey, aren't you? Shea, right? Yes, thank you for remembering. You look well, Estelle and Joshua. Mm-hmm. I've been told of your current predicament. You won't find a more dependable child. She's a great help to us whenever the princess is in the castle. Princess Claudia. That shouldn't pose a problem. Thank you. If you're ready, we should go change into your uniforms. The ribbons and the headpiece are tricky, so I'll adjust them for you. What do you mean? Estelle is going to need to dress as one of the maids in order to get into the royal keep. A little playing with the hair and you'll blend right in. Oh, I get it. Uniforms don't allow for much in the way of personalization. That should be ideal for sneaking in. Huh, me in a maid's outfit. I've been wanting to try one since we first met Leela. Cute, breezy, and easy to move in. Well, if our uniforms weren't easy to move in, they'd make cleaning much more difficult. I thought so. Well, let's get this sucker on me. Why so excited? I'm glad you're in high spirits, but you need to remember your manners in front of the queen. Yeah, please don't mess this up. You won't have me to lean on this time. Why not? You're changing too, aren't you? Pardon? Wait, is he gonna be wearing a... I mean, he did play a princess during the play at the campus festival. Is there any much of a difference between the fancy dress and a maid outfit? That's different. It was a play. I can't appear before Her Majesty in women's clothes. Oh, you'll be fine. It's not at all shameful or anything. Besides, you made such a gorgeous princess. Not this again. Cut with the jokes, will you? Hilda, Shea, help me. Here, say something. Anyone? I see. That shouldn't pose a problem. Shea, don't you have the extra hair piece designed for the princess? Yes, it's never been used, though. He has that full dark hair, so it would probably look good on him. Hey, hold on a second. Well, it looks like a 3-to-1 vote. Majority rules. This way, please. We can use this as a changing room. Wait a minute. I don't remember ever agreeing to changing. Alright. If I have to change, I can do it myself. Shea, you're not planning on using makeup, too, are you? Kids these days. Do I get to keep these on? Oh my. Ta-da! What do you think? I think it suits her very well. Such a bright and active maid in training, and after only just coming to the castle, too, you certainly have me convinced. And with the hair down like that, no one will be any the wiser. Perhaps you'd like to work at Grancel Castle for real when this is all settled? Well, we already work as bracers, so, anyway. Come on, Joshua, get out here. No chance I can talk you out of this? None at all. You're just making this take longer. Fine. You're impossible sometimes. Well, it's almost frightening how good that looks. Isn't it awesome? It looks better on him than it does on me, and I'm an actual girl. A bit of makeup can make all the difference in the world. Please, just say you're done. Well, I suppose so. I'll show you the way to the royal keep. You need to make certain that you watch me and learn how a maid handles herself. Yes, ma'am. We're finally gonna meet the Queen in person. Yes, this is a do-or-die moment. We just have to stay focused and get to the Royal Keep. It's hard to take you seriously in that outfit. Well, excuse me. This was your idea. I can't believe you've got the nerve to pick on... Sorry, don't get all mad. I'll treat you to some ice cream later, okay? I'm not like you. I'm not obsessed with food. Hey, I'm not obsessed with food. They get along so well, don't they? We're out of time. Let's go to the Royal Keep. What the fuck? Wait, I'm playing as her? Why is she in the lead? Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's really weird. Yeah, this is strange. So, the keep is over here. Yeah, none of them seem to have a running animation, so... Unfortunately, these maid outfits aren't permanent. What a bummer. I love the way you, like, vibrate when you go up and down stairs in this game. Hilda. What business do you have with Her Majesty at this hour? I'm bringing some tea and spoons at her request. The current situation means that Her Majesty is denied the right to even go about her daily life as she wishes, after all. Such harsh words. Who are those maids with you? I don't recognize them. His Grace ordered me to hire some additional staff to help. They've only just arrived at the castle today. Really now. Hey, you're pretty cute. Thank you. Bows. Huh? Why do I get the feeling that we've met before? Oh, crap. Do you stare so hard at every young lady you see? I do hope you're not thinking any untoward thoughts. I'd rather think His Grace and the Colonel would disapprove. Hey, it's not like that. We're the elite of the Royal Army. We wouldn't do that. All's well, then. Now, will you please allow us to pass? They're so fucking stupid. Huh, that was intense. Thanks, Hilda. You're a real lifesaver. Yeah, that was really well done. I'm just glad I could help. Now then, are you planning to change your clothes before going to see Your Majesty? If you'd prefer, I can just show you the way now. I think I'm okay as is. Boy clothes. Now. Oh, for the love of... Why are you always so self-conscious? What's wrong with what you had on? It's not an issue of self-consciousness. By the way, Hilda, is this room what I think it is? Yes, it is Princess Claudia's bedroom. But she rarely sleeps in the castle, so the room is all but unused. No kidding. But I heard that the princess was tending to the queen. I guess that's just gossip, then. You'd have to ask Her Majesty for the full details. Her room is on the second floor of the Royal Keep. I'll take you there. This is still weird that she's in the lead. I'm looking for secret... I don't think there are any. I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I brought the two I spoke of before. This is Joshua and Estelle. Thank you kindly. By all means, enter. I'll wait for you here. You two go on in. Oh. I bid you welcome. My name is Alicia von Oslies. I'm the 26th monarch of the nation of Liberal. 26th? I'm Estelle Bright. I'm a junior bracer of the Bracer Guild. And I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty. Estelle and Joshua. I have truly been looking forward to meeting you both. I regret that I cannot offer you proper hospitality, but I have prepared some tea. Please have some and relax. I see. So Professor Russell asked you to bring me this information. A pitch-black orbment capable of negating all orbital energies. And you say that the Colonel has acquired it. The Professor told us that you might have some idea what he intends to do with it, Your Majesty. Can you tell us anything? I have but a vague idea. But I did not think that the Colonel even knew of it. Perhaps I am worrying about nothing, but even so... Excuse me, but what is this vague idea you have? I suppose there is no harm in telling you. Roughly 10 years ago, a massive orbital reaction was detected beneath Gransel. Professor Russell was the individual who came to investigate. Did this happen in the vicinity of the sewers? No, far deeper underground than that, in fact. Professor Russell was under the impression that it might have been a relic of the ancients that still functioned. So it was a bona fide artifact, then? More artifacts I know of have lost their function, like the mechanisms on top of the towers. But every now and again, you find one that still functions like Mayor Dalmore's family heirloom. And something like that is beneath Gransel? So what does that have... So what does that tell us about the Gospel? Maybe it could be used to halt the artifact's functions? Could it do that? Yes. However, we were unable to establish the nature of the artifact, or indeed why it was buried beneath the city. But it is beyond my imaginings how the Colonel could know of its existence. Professor Russell's research on it was kept strictly confidential and off the record. In any event, it seems likely that trouble is on the way. Honestly, just as I start to think maybe the Colonel might be a slightly nicer guy than we were giving him credit for. But when someone's trying to stir up some trouble, that's when us bracers come in. We won't let him get away with whatever evil scheme he's trying to pull off. I'd expect no less from Cassius' daughter. You're acquainted with our father, Your Majesty? He was a friend of my late son's, and a great savior of the nation. Even after he retired from the army, he would sometimes undertake requests for me. Really? I didn't know that. I imagine that there are a great many things about him that you do not know, including the precise role he played in the war 10 years ago. I assume you have not been told? Well, nothing super detailed. Perhaps then, that is the role that I meant to play. Stop it, voice. Estelle and Joshua, will you indulge me by listening to an old story? Oh yes, absolutely. It is no indulgence, Your Majesty. 10 years ago in the spring, a tragedy occurred in the southern reaches of the Erebonian Empire. Its cause is yet unknown, so that is something I must omit. The Empire used that event as a pretext for the invasion of Liberal. So began the sad times that would become known as the 100 Days' War. Just as the Empire made its declaration of war, a massive military force breached the Hakan Gate. In what seemed like scant moments, all of Libral became occupied territory, save for Grancel. It is said that the invasion force was 3 times the size of the entire royal army. The reinforcements from Calvard were too late to stop their advance. It was but a matter of time before Grancel too would fall. But 2 months after the outbreak of hostilities, the war changed in a way none could have imagined. Patrol airships had just been developed and were used to recapture Libral's checkpoints, severing the Imperial Army's communications. The Royal Army then set about recapturing the major regions one by one using ships launched from Leiston Fortress. Zeiss, Rouen, Bose, Relent. With all their supply lines severed, the Erebonian forces occupying each region were swiftly crushed. And the one behind this plan for a counteroffensive was none other than one Colonel Cassius Bright. That is a weird-looking finger, man. Actually, man, all their... Those are some weird fingers, man. It was your father who was General Morgan's right-hand man at the time, as well as Colonel Richard's superior officer. Afterward, with the intercession of the Bracer Guild and the Septian Church, the war was brought to an end. But it was at this time that Cassius lost what he treasured most in all the world. Lena, your mother, Estelle. That clock tower was destroyed in the Imperial Army's vain attempts to hold back the counteroffensive. What followed, I am sure you know. Cassius was not even able to be by his wife's side in her final moments. I had no idea. And he believed that the military operation that he himself had planned effectively caused her death. Blaming himself, he left the military and took up the path of a bracer. All to stay with the one he had left, you. And this time he swore he would be able to protect those he loved. Dad, that idiot. It wasn't his fault Mom died. How could he even think that? Yes, you are correct. Given that all he lost in service... Let me try again. Given that all he lost was in service to his country, the responsibility falls upon me. And so, I am sorry, Estelle. I failed to protect your mother. I have wished to apologize to you for a long time. But you don't need to apologize. You've protected the peace of this country ever since the war ended. The peace that Dad and the other soldiers who defended Libral in the war fought so hard to protect. And the peace that Mom gave her life for, so I could live in it. You have nothing to be sorry for. Estelle, you have a kind heart, and I am grateful. It gladdens my heart to have finally met you in person. Now, more than ever. However, that is why I do not wish you to put yourself in danger. I would like you to remove yourself from any dealings with this matter. What? But Julia, Lieutenant Schwarz asked us to help you. I thank you. I am grateful for your willingness to do so. But if some tragedy were to befall you in Cassius' absence, I know of no apology that could ever suffice. I ask only that you go back to your home in Rolent and wait for your father to return. But, if I may, Your Majesty, the peace that Dad restored, and that you protect, though it has held firm, it now trembles like a leaf in the breeze. If the Colonel is able to use the gospel for whatever purpose he intends, and if he succeeds in making the Duke the new King of Libral, then what will become of that peace? I ask only that you consider that. right when we became junior bracers, we inherited a whole lot of work from Dad. After the Sky Bandit incident, we got that letter and the package, and we've been running around creation ever since. It feels to us like our dad's been nudging us in the back this whole time. That's why I want to defend peace. So that everyone we've met and everyone we care about can go on living secure and happy lives. Just like you, and just like Mom and Dad. I'm doing this because it's what I believe is right. And I really want to see it through. It seems she was right about you. Huh? I too am ready. I would like for the two of you to carry my request to the Bracer Guild. Your Majesty, my liege, we will do whatever you ask. My request is for the Bracer Guild to rescue those being held captive by the Intelligence Division. Amongst them is my granddaughter, Claudia. Aha. So the princess is being held captive somewhere. Yes. This coup d'etat. Coup d'etat. Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat.
Coup d'etat. Thank you, Google. Me dum-dum can't pronounce. In other words, Duke Danon was out of the running. Yes. Though he is my nephew, he's possessed of a considerable number of character flaws. In brief, where he is lacking, my granddaughter shines. For the sake of this nation's future, I would have my granddaughter succeed me. Well, I don't actually know her. But I personally lean towards the idea that your judgment should really be trusted here. No matter the era, there will always be those who object strongly to a woman wielding political power. Not to mention, the memory of the invasion by larger power is still relatively fresh. Some of them will perceive a succession of 2 consecutive queens to be a sign of weakness. It is hardly surprising that such a notion has taken root in the minds of some. Some including Colonel Richard, Cunt Richard, I presume. Quite right. Richard, Colonel Dick, Claudia's pending succession to the throne Hey, I'm gonna drink some more water. Claudia's pending succession to the throne caught him quite unawares. That, along with his passing of the information to the Duke, is what led to this coup. This was all staged so that Libra would become a strong military power, with the Colonel ruling from the shadows. I see. I mean, that was kind of obvious the second he wanted, Dunon to become the king. That finally lets us see the whole picture. So if Libra becomes a militarized country, then what would happen? A great many things. Taxes would be levied to fill the war chest. Horrible weaponry would be developed with the express intent of causing havoc on a massive scale. A wide-ranging policy of conscription would be adopted. It's damn glasses. And no doubt, contracting Jaeger Corps would be made legal, which is not the case at present. Indeed, the Colonel has made very adamant requests that I enact such policies. I thought that such proposals were born out of genuine love for his country, but I never agreed that they were the right course of action to take. The Royal Army is not all that protects this land. We've worked hard to maintain treaties with other countries. Defending a nation goes hand in hand with free cultural exchange and trade with all other nations to the benefit of all. I feel the same way. Yeah, makes sense to me. The Colonel, however, finds such notions to be womanly and foolishly idealistic. And so he demanded that I abdicate the throne in exchange for Claudia's safe return. Oh, he's... okay. He's using her as a hostage. Many people have had family members taken to ensure that they would not dare oppose the Colonel. But I am the Queen, and I will not allow all that I love about my country to be destroyed simply because of blood ties. Still, she is my only granddaughter. I cannot simply allow her to die. Your Majesty, please try to relax. We hear and comply with your request. We will see to it that the princess is rescued from those who have imprisoned her. Thank you, both of you. Ah, ow. With that reassurance, I will do all I can to oppose the Colonel's demands. Have you any other requests, Your Majesty? The gospel still has to be dealt with, and I don't think we should just leave you here. I appreciate your sentiment, Estelle, but the present state of affairs is not contingent upon my freedom or imprisonment. The gospel shall continue to weigh heavily on my mind for a great many reasons. For my part, I will attempt to ascertain the Colonel's true intentions with it. Wow, what a totally awesome person. Super nice, but with a seriously strong will. I hope I'm even 1/10 of that cool when I get old. Cool. Did you actually just call the Queen that? Still, she definitely has what it takes to govern a whole country. Yeah. I really want to stop this coup thingy and help her. That's definitely outside of Bracer jurisdiction. Well, first things first, we do whatever we can. But you know, I'm still freaking out about what the Queen told us about Dad. I wonder if she got any more tidbits she'd be willing to share. I don't think we have time for that. Estelle and Joshua, have you finished changing? Oh, yeah. I'm going cross-eyed right now. Staring at the same screen for 3 hours. Then we should return to the waiting room at once. It's already after 11 o'clock. Actually, it's almost midnight. Oh, is it really that late? The Queen spoke with us for a long time. Sorry, just checking something. If we stay any longer, it's apt to make the guards suspicious. We could just beat them up. Like, we gotta do that anyway, don't we? I'm gonna save again. Because, fuck, I'm not sitting through that again. Are you going home for the day, Miss Hilda? Yes, I believe so. Just be sure not to do Her Majesty any further discourtesy. That's not fair. But please relax. We are patriots to the core. That's good to hear. Now, I believe that we shall be on our way. Pardon me. By your leave? By the way, ladies. I don't think we ever got your names. May we ask them? Does it matter? Who's Lena again? Yeah, Dorothy. That's a very modern name. Pardon my saying so, but it just doesn't sound right for you. Ain't that the truth? How about you, miss? You may call me Karen. Karen, you say? That's a very pretty name. You are too kind, sir. I'm rather fond of it myself. Are you now? Oh, right. We're with the Special Ops. My name is... I think that's just about enough. I sense an ulterior motive at work. No, I mean, it's the least... At least not from us. Please be safe on your way home. Poor Black Ops men. Well, aren't you, Miss Popularity? It was like their eyes all changed when you told them your name. Hey, it was not... I didn't see you shying away from joining in the conversation. Sure, but that doesn't mean I wasn't nervous. I kind of lost all my confidence there. Eh. What's all that noise about? Oh no. Oh, Duke Dunan. Ah, Lady of the Court. Hey, you maids. You don't look familiar. These are two of the new hires whom I'm instructing. This is Dorothy and that's Karen. They're still quite inexperienced, so I'm giving them some extra training time. Hmm? Did he recognize us? Yeah. Duh. Not good. Given how many times we've run into him, it'd be bizarre if he didn't recognize us. Come down, Philip. Enough with the staring. It's quite unusual to see coming from you, stiff upper lip and all. Please pardon my rudeness. You look much like my niece. My eyes were playing tricks on me, it seems. I'm dreadfully sorry for the discourtesy. Oh, it's no bother. Please don't concern yourself. You know, now that I stop and look, I must say that you are both quite lovely. Uh-oh. Stop. You with the brown hair, you have a very healthy, clean look to you. As for you, I personally think that you'd look best with that raven hair of yours even longer. I'm honored. Yes. Dorothy, was it not? You shall attend to me this evening. Oh boy. Your Grace. I don't want to serve him tea. I don't think tea is what he wants served. Your Grace, your flirtations, while flattering, are best saved for another time and place. All of the maids in the castle work directly to service Her Majesty Queen Alicia. I trust you've not forgotten. I know. Some folks simply can't appreciate a joke. The castle will be mine in a week's time, anyway. We can set aside time for some fun then. Your Grace, please no more of this. I do not mind when you drink to your excess, but you know how your libido gets in such instances. I must say, knowing full well that I may be reprimanded for it. But I said I was just joking. Enough, I'm going to bed. As you wish, Your Grace. Your room is right over there. Is he gonna walk into the wall? Oh, right, Dorothy. You just let me know if you have any problems, anything at all. I'll give you the best advice the future king can give. Ah, thank you very much. Aren't you cute? Yes, good. I'm dropping frames again. Why am I dropping frames? Stop that. Whoa, stop! Whoa, that's a lot. It's still going. Hey, router, are you okay? Why does it do that? I mean, I know it's a shitty router, but still. Probably gonna have to reset my stuff after tonight. Man, this route, both the router and the modem are brand new, so I don't fucking know. I apologize unreservedly for all the fuss. His Grace will likely remember nothing of this come the morning. Please set your minds at ease. I should certainly hope so. I am truly sorry. Madam and young missus, I beg your pardon, but I must take my leave. I feel so badly for him. He truly seems to bear the weight of the world on his shoulders. I think it's done. There's a lot of frames lost, but it seems okay now. Do you know Mr. Philip personally? Yes, ever since we were children. Though not nearly as well as we once did, thanks to the one he serves. He sure seems like he's nervous all the time, doesn't he? I'll bet that everything between the Duke and the Colonel has him completely on edge. Probably, yeah. By the way, what was that you were saying about me being the popular one? The Duke certainly seemed awfully fond of you. Please, I like to keep my food in my stomach, thank you. Oh, right. Back to before. I feel like I'm missing something. Why would the Duke want tea so late? Well, you see. Estelle, allow me to elucidate the matter of tea and why gentlemen should never request it in polite company. Huh? Come closer. Now do you understand? Yes. Hopeless, completely hopeless. Thanks for everything, both of you. If not for you, I don't know what we would have done. Please. It was the least we could do in Her Majesty's service. I only ask that you complete the request she made of you. I feel the same way. I beg of you, do everything in your power to save the princess. Oh, are you one of her royal retainers? Yes, I regret that I rarely get the chance to serve her directly. She's so kind and open. She's always treated me more like a friend than a servant. The thought of her being held captive keeps me up at night. I understand. You can rest easy now that we're on the job. We'll save her. Shall we be going? Damn, OBS, stop dropping them frames. Whoa, game's chugging. Don't crash. Well, I mean, if it does crash, it's not that big of a deal. Because I just saved and all that. So, where are we going exactly? Okay, we're just going back to our room. Alright. Works for me. What, might I inquire, are you doing at this late hour? I skipped that text by accident. Damn, armrest. Get back in place. Captain Amalthea. Good evening. I realize that you've been invited here, but don't you think it's a bit late for you kids to be walking around? God, I hate her. Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. Trying to think of what the best thing to say here would be. Kitchen? Oh, that's strange. I was making my rounds through there and I never saw you. God damn it. Well, come, let's not waste time on games. Actually, I've received reports of you going in and out of the maid's quarters several times. I should have said maid's quarters. Fuck. Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? What? You don't think that questioning someone like that, when you already have facts, is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So what business have you in the maid's quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Oh, Estelle, Joshua. You've been here the whole time? Hey, he's back. Cool. Zen. Is he drunk? Oh, now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Oh, hey, sorry. Hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice. Some luck that we met again, huh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing you any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maids' quarters for a while. I merely wanted to know their business simply as a security precaution. Yeah, I totally get you. I just sent him off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We went to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh well, I guess I have to do without, I guess. I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. You want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding. But I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand. Of course. It is late. We should probably just get to bed. Very good, then. Now, if you'll excuse us. God, I hate her. Oh, denied. Oh well. Might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. Is he actually drunk or like... Nope, he's not. Looks like we managed to convince her at least. What? Zin, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your entire face had even gone all red. He focused on making his blood circulate better, which is what made him look intoxicated. What? It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes. You're an evil, evil man, Zin. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the hell out of me. Sorry about that. So, what's the story? The fuck was that noise? Oh, it's my fucking... My headphone cable keeps, like, tapping against my computer case. So what's the story? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Whoa, wait, what? How did you... Did Elnon tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? I guess it's finally time to show you this. Zin produced a letter from his pocket and handed it to Estelle and Joshua. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. It'll explain a lot. Dear Zin Vathek, I hope this letter finds you well. I know we've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaegers is leading me into Imperial territory. Fucking fix my hair real quick. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberl, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help me out? Help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberl before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There's a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make fine camouflage. So he's here for us. And he's a friend of Cassis. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I'm intending to return to Liberl before the festival, so hopefully we'll be able to have a drink together when I return. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They're currently apprentices in the guild, so wait, he's not here for... I don't understand. They're currently apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. Try not to bail them out too much, unless it seems like they really need it. Aye. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberal. Which means he's in Erebonia now. Now! That's the long and short of it. The long and short of it? What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? I had a feeling from the outset, once I saw Estelle's techniques with a bow staff. Excuse me, I asked Kilika about it, and that confirmed it. It would have been nice if you'd said something about it at all. We've been worried sick, wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything. But I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. Still, you're definitely his kids, all right. If you can pull off a job as big as sneaking in an audience with the Queen. I suppose so. He knows this much, it wouldn't hurt to tell him everything, right? I agree. It'd probably be best to fill in on everything. It's a bit far-fetched to say that we could put an end to the whole situation on our own, after all. Yada yada blah blah. And they're telling him everything. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with this little request. But you will? Yep. I think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please let me help. We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. And I am now out of water. The fuck is this place? What is this place? I never would have imagined that something like this even existed. It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind as to show the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Whoa. Is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well. So these must be archaisms. Archaisms? Oh god, I'm gonna have to fight him eventually, aren't I? Holy shit! He took out that thing in one stroke. You were the quickest to react. You're indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick-draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. I can see that you've studied under the Divine Blade himself. I am humbled. I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. My strength may be meager, but I must forge this kingdom's future with my own two hands. What is going on? Where are they? My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved Liberal. I expect only the best of each of you. We of the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of Liberal. Same, but even louder. I understand the situation. You've both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the Professor's message to Her Majesty in person. We just got lucky is all. The real question is, how much longer is luck going to be on our side? Yes, we're really going to have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done. Give me money. Come on, how much? How much? Yes, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. That's good. Oh, second class. Grail locket. Now then, Zen. It was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-ranked bracer like yourself. No need to even ask. Even if I didn't have a debt to repay to Cassius, I couldn't possibly stand by idly in a situation like this. I'm with you until the end. Permanent party member? Wow, only 50 hours into the game? I knew we could count on you, Zen. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's power. There are 7 ranks ranging from G on the bottom up to A at the top. So he's the highest rank you can get? I never knew you were such a badass, Zen. Well, I may be A-ranked, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent. But above that, there is an informal S rank. That's only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And there are only 4 of those on the entire continent. I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you knew about this already, right? Right? Sorry, but yeah, I did. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army soldiers, hidden hero, Divine Blade, S-rank bracer. If he's really so damned awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. You may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this would never have escalated to the point where a coup, whatever, was even possible. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned this coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least, that's just the impression I have. Ow. So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire? Am I correct? No. I'm sure that would be overthinking things. I can't think of anyone who could possibly manipulate Dad like that without him noticing he was being used. They'd have to know him and his behavior patterns exceptionally well to be able to pull it off. Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. I don't think that Colonel Richard could have ever managed to pull the wool over his eyes. More likely, it's just that two major events happened to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act. But we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all Bracers in Grancel, including Zin, of course. Oh, okay. If we come into conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of the other branches. But the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today. Oh, that's cool. Ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity. What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So, the enemy is finally moving at full tilt. This may be to stifle any activity on the part of the Royal Guardsmen in hiding as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do it with the resources on hand. Oh, fun. but we're up to it. So, do we have a solid idea of where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place to be the Herb Royal Villa. Yeah, kinda. That was a little, obvious. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. And I can't imagine they'd want to lock a lady of the royal family in a cell at Leiston Fortress. Considering it's the army we're going to be going against here, I'd like a more solid confirmation, however. If we assaulted the wrong place, we'd have hell to pay for it. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any bracers currently in the royal city. Could I ask you to assemble them here for me? Any information you could gather while doing so would be much appreciated. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, correct? Excuse me, I had a cough. Oh, you mean Niall? Yeah, we should see if he's picked up on anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in contact with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So, off to the cathedral then? There are 4 other bracers in the city: Current, Grant, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars in their usual hangouts, and they may also be at the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here. Man, lots of reading. $56 hours, almost. God, I'm almost the same level as Zin. Well, found one. Hey, it's Grant. Well, if it isn't the big bad champions. God. My throat. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, something on your mind? Holy crap, you're not pulling my leg, are you? We are not. Every word is true. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zin the Immovable is moved by this, then that's all the proof I need. I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. We'll be meeting at the Guild House to discuss our strategy as soon as possible. So if you please head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. Okay, so that's 1. Holy shit. Buy, like, a lot of those. Like, I can afford it. Oh, yes. Cures all abnormal stat. Buy more. Get, like, 30 of those things. I guess a few of these. I can't resist. Like, these seem really good. Heals all abnormal statuses. And heals 1400 HP. I did not know that was here. You get like fucking 50 of those things. Delicious. Okay, so... what's in here? My throat is feeling annoyingly phlegmy. I hate that word, phlegm. Oh, there's Karna. Hi, Karna. Oh, look who it is. Oh, you've got old man Zin with you. What's going on? Well, it's a long story. Uh-oh, sounds serious. You're not just pulling my leg, are you? What's with legs being pulled? I must admit, I did find it a bit odd that all the gates and ports and such have been shut down. So what did you want with me, exactly? Well, we need to get everyone together and formulate a plan. If you would, please meet us at the guild. Gotcha. I'm already there. Alright, see ya. At the guild. Where would Annalise be? And other guy. I forgot his name. Nice 2D guns. Can I have that? I want that. Looks like a cool sword. Nothing good here. I think I have everything I need. Like, forever. Let's go to the Orbital Factory. Maybe one of them is in here. I already checked the bar. That's where Grant was. Fisherman's Guild? Maybe. I don't think I ever came in here. What is this place for again, exactly? Look, I would read it, but my throat, like, is starting to die, so I gotta take it a little more easy. Plus, it's the fucking Fisher Guild. Okay, there's nothing to actually do here. Nothing? Man. I find it funny how we're just talking about it out in the open. They said some of them might be in the hotel. I'm assuming the dude with the green hair, I forgot his name. The other dude is probably in here. Second floor, maybe. Yep. Kurt, that's his name. I wish I could remember that time a little better. It's like there's a thick fog excuse me, blanketing the whole thing. Oh, hi, Kurt. It's good to see you here. Hi, Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Zin's with you too. Did you know that we were going to that dinner party at the castle yesterday? Oh, didn't you? That was when these two rookies took on a pretty major assignment. What major assignment? I think it's best if we tell you more or less the whole story. God, this has got to get tiresome after a while. You're serious? Of course we are. That's why we really need your help. No, that's not it. I admit I'm shocked at Her Majesty's request of you. But the black orbment that the Colonel has, it's real? Kurt? What's wrong? You look awfully pale. Screaming noises? What in the world? Step away from him. Huh? Shade? Did he have magic, like, on him? Something was, like, repressing him, wasn't it? What was that? You didn't even touch him, and he acted like he got electrocuted. It's a special spirit channeling breath technique. It allows the user to directly affect the target's body without direct physical contact. I don't normally like to be so rough, but time isn't exactly on our side. How are you feeling? Wow, actually a lot better. I can't remember every detail, but a good bit of it is coming back. I'm a little unsteady from the shock, but I think I'll be alright. So what do you remember? Didn't I say so before? There was an accident around 3 months ago. You lost your memories while working, right? Yes. Someone had asked me to check up on those men in the black outfits. And then I took something suspicious from them. It was the Black Orbment. So the person who gave you the assignment... Yes, it was your father, Cassius. I wasted no time packaging it up and sending it to him, so it was from you! But that's really as far back as I can remember. So the K on the package, that was you! Yes. I think I also remember there being a note that said to have Professor Russell analyze it. I get it. The package was delivered to you two. Do you remember anything after that? Anything that happened after you sent off the package? Yes. After I left the port, someone called out to me. And then... It's no good. It's all still one big blur. You're probably best off not pressing your luck. It's likely to just cause you strain that you can't handle yet. Yeah, alright. I'm really just amazed that I was able to remember anything at all. I was not expecting this guy to be so important to the story. Which brings us to a bigger question. Who would have done this? Maybe those special ops guys? It's possible. They did use that nasty poison on Agate after all. If they're a... It's as if they're manufacturing and testing new drugs. Maybe they've made something to cause memory loss. Now there's a cheerful thought. Plus there's the Sky Bandit's boss and Mayor Dalmor to consider. We have to really be careful. I'm sorry I don't have anything really useful to tell you. I know what Her Majesty asked you to do, and I want to help if you'll let me. But are you sure you'll be okay? Sure, my memory may be a little sieve gaming, but personally I'm fine. Physically. I owe you one for your help, so please, allow me to make it up to you. If you're feeling up to it, sure. We need to work out a strategy for now, so let's meet back at the guild. Alright, you have my thanks. Probably should have waited to do him last, but it kind of just, like, did its own. Like, it kind of... Yep, game crashed. Give it a second. Hopefully that auto-saved and I don't have to sit through all of that again. And Steam is not loading the game now. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, good. Man, that is a good autosave. It's almost like it happens every time you enter another fucking room. Oh, yep, it does. Look, autosaving on the bottom left every time I enter another room. Works for me. So where the fuck is Annalise? Store, maybe? Let's try the west block. I need to go talk to Niall, too, I think. She might be in the, restaurant here, actually. Or not. This is weird, Chief. You haven't heard anything in 2 days. Well, he does tend to get completely wrapped up when he's looking for the next big story. But given how close we are to the state of martial law, I don't like that he hasn't contacted us either. Huh? Oh, hi guys. Hello, Dorothy. Please, pardon us. Please, beep. Oh, it's you. Perfect timing. Good afternoon. We're here to talk to Niall, but I'm guessing he's not around. That's what we were just talking about. Actually, Niall hasn't shown up here today or yesterday. No word from him or anything. Yesterday or today? We spoke with him in the evening 2 days ago. Really? Uh-oh. Did the intelligence division, like, grapple him? What do you mean, really? You gave us the message to meet him for Idios' sake. We came here to talk to him after the semifinals. Oh, right. Now that you mention it. So did he say anything to you? Like where he was going? I don't fucking remember, dude. No, that was 3 days ago. Fuck. I'm sorry. I don't remember. 2 days ago, though, someone called him up, and he said he had to leave. Damn it. Was that how it went? Are you serious? Again, I don't think these choices matter. Yes. We haven't seen hide nor hair of him since. Maybe you get an achievement if you answer them all correctly. I don't know. Oh no, I can't believe Niall's dead! Who said he was dead? Today, when the airliner traffic gets shut down. Everything was normal yesterday, though, so maybe he went to another province? Province. I already inquired with the landing port's passenger registry, and there was no sign of him. So I figure that he still has to be somewhere in town. You two were the last ones to see this reporter, fellow. Weren't you talking to him about something for a news article? Huh? These are the times we live in. These are the things we do. Controlling the media is a big deal for the military. What do you think, Chief? I certainly can't argue with that. Particularly in the case of the Intelligence Division, they monitor and censor everything we do. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is. Which means that you can't get much information for your stories. But it's in a reporter's nature to want to get as much possible into the hands of the readers. So he went to check out a new subject that the Intelligence Division hasn't started censoring yet. What was the last thing he told us about? I don't fucking remember. Was it this one? I think it was, and the Duke mentioned something about it at the dinner party. Oh, Niall told you about that too. It'd make a hell of a story if it's true. Big if true. He mentioned something... He mentioned having to get some evidence at any cost. How did a reporter like Niall even learn about something like that? I'd have thought that something like that would have only been known only to the royal family. Well, he did say he's friends with someone who works at the Herb Royal Villa. Wow, that's shocking. Completely off the record, but the terrorists are supposedly after the princess. So she's secretly staying in the villa for her own safety. Thanks, Dorothy. I knew it. Huh, and the veil is lifted. Maybe the person he was talking to was his friend in the villa. Villa. Which would mean that Niall's probably there, too. You don't say. Well, if I know Niall, he's probably tried to worm his way in for an interview with the princess. And if the soldiers saw him, they'd have arrested him on the spot. No, Niall's a goner. I can't believe Niall's dead. Why do you keep coming back to that? But if he has been arrested, getting him out isn't going to be easy. I'm betting that he and Princess Claudia are pretty much in the same situation. What exactly do you people know? you have inside information about what's going on in the city in all of Liberl? Sorry, but we really can't talk about it. Just let the Bracer Guild take care of Niall. If he has been arrested, we'll see to it that he's released. Alright. Please do whatever you can. Please, you guys. You gotta bring Niall back. Can't believe Niall's dead. Alright, well, we're not talking to him right now. Where the fuck is Annalise? Am I even saying her name right? I don't know. I have the camera rotated. Why is that locked? I want to know what's in there. Okay, where is she? And who might you be? We're members of the Bracers. The Bracer Guild, We were looking for Sister Ellen. Where are you now? Where are you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her, then? With a nun? Ew, no. He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say, but she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? Do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time, she refused to give me any details. She's no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause. Well, that's good, at least. But the thing is, we kind of need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. Well, begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. Best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for the other royal guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems like all we've got. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Aidios helps those who help themselves. Do what you can. Do all that you can, and Aidios will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. Alright, well... neither of them exist anymore. They're both dead, so... The fuck is Annalise? I guess I'm gonna try the north block again. Wait, no, I'm not. I'm gonna try the south block. The south block. Damn it. I need to, like, find her, and then go back to the Bracer Guild and, like, save. East block? I don't think I checked here yet. She's probably in here. Oh, hey, look at that. Well, if it isn't Zin and the new recruits. Back from the castle already? Well, yeah, I guess we are. Annalise, could we have a moment of your time? You hear something juicy you're looking to share with me? Well, if by juicy you mean spit your juice all over in shock, then yeah. It's a real juice bomb. Ooh, you have my undivided attention. Should we be talking about this here, or should I be sitting down for it? Huh? Just to make this absolutely clear, this isn't a joke. Things could get serious in a big hurry, and if they do, we'll need your help. Let's see. Sorry, my head's just a little scrambled from how screwed up this whole situation is. I don't really get all of this, but you want everyone to meet up at the guild house, right? Right. Elnon will fill you in on all the details. Okay, then, I'll go see what's up. Alright, she was the last one, so... should be all set. Hostage liberation. Okay, let me just, like, go through this and see that I have everything here. Well, I mean, we can't contact the Royal Guard, so... like, that's all that there is to that, right? Just go back to the Bracer Guild, and... wait. Until the next stream. I'd say that it doesn't feel like I got much done today, but I mean... it's a big dialogue dumps. I fought a couple of things. Well, I did like an hour of stuff, so... let me just save here to make sure that, like, it's not, you know... like, I walk in here and there's gonna be a giant-ass cutscene. The other bracers are already assembled. Have you heard from the Royal Guardsman or the reporter? Sorry, sir, no contact. Sir! But we believe we've gathered the intelligence we need. Joshua explained everything they learned from the cathedral at Liberal News HQ. I see. We can conclude with fair certainty that Princess Claudia is inside the villa. It's unfortunate that you were unable to make contact with the Royal Guardsmen, but at least now we know that they haven't been captured. Shall we get started then? Yes. We need to start working out all the details of the rescue operation. Uh-oh. Yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Hopefully this cutscene isn't too long. This cutscene's probably gonna be really long. Okay, so... this might seem like a weird thing to do. I'm gonna leave off here, because it is late. I'm just gonna close the game. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Next time I play this, I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but... I mean, we're getting pretty close. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with... what am I gonna be back tomorrow with? A working throat that I can use to talk with stuff. And, I'm probably going to split it up. Astral Chain and then Link's Awakening, most likely. Make them 2 shorter streams instead of one big one.